And there we go. Alright, welcome to the stream, guys. And yeah, let's freaking do this. I'm just waiting on Falcon and a move hacker to move in first. Let me just check here. Where are they? They're coming. Alright, I'll just open up another slot here and we should be ready to go. Come on, Falcon. Alright, who's next up on the list, just in case? Let me just... Oops. Falcon boy. Or a move. Where are you? Sorry for that, it's just my first time. I should have made sure that the players were up and ready to go. Am I muted? Let me just hear my voice. Yeah, I can hear my voice. So it's all good. Let me just invite them. Where's a move? There's one. A move just runs around with the most stupid names, so I have no idea where he is. Let me just find him here. Where's a move? He doesn't seem to be around. Alright, we got Falcon in, so that's a start. A move. Yep, there we go. I told you he's got probably an idiotic name or something. I use idiotic names as well, so it's fine. Alright, so Falcon, did he choose Norska or did he... Hello there. Hello there. Just standard rules. A move, you go first. Alright, so a move is gonna go with the dwarfs. If it's up against Norska. I have an answer for this, but it's just one build, and if the dwarven player knows that I'm bringing this, he's probably gonna slap me to death. So I really want to see how Falcon is gonna go with it. I go with mass infantry and the throwing axes for their armor piercing debuff and their armor piercing damage, obviously. So what do we get? Let's roll. Alright, so he picks dwarves, bans high elves. Yeah, I think Falcon is just gonna go with Norska. Okay. Hello there, Badania. Hello there, Elwin. I'm fine, champ, thank you. Hope you're safe from Corona. I am, champ. Hello there, Pharaoh War. Let me... What the hell? My chat, I just saw it through Restream. You don't register on my chat. There it is. Okay. Sorry, lads, I didn't answer earlier in your comments. Damn it. What the hell, YouTube? I guess I'm quite used to that. Only word I know. It's fine. It's fine. You probably know another one, but it's not supposed to be a good word. Actually, it is. Like, we're weird. With the same word, we use it to swear at somebody and also to call him a really good friend of us. Yeah, I'm good and safe. I'm like, since 17th of March, since I stopped. Yeah, I'm gonna change the map. WARHAMMER seems like a good one. Since I stopped working, 17th of March, I have only gone outside just to shop, you know, just to buy some stuff. You will get demonetized if you say it, haha. There's a little bit of a misunderstanding to that. YouTube channels that are supposed to be news, and by that I mean like just single YouTubers who just started and playing reporter or journalist on YouTube, they're not allowed to do that stuff. Like if your channel is a gaming one, you should be all right. If you're trying to push news, you're probably gonna be like demonetized, because that's how it is. Now, if you say something stupid like a girl back a week back on tweets, yeah, then even if you're a gamer, you're gonna get demonetized. But overall, it's fine if you're just, you know, it just gets into the conversation no matter what you do. All right, Falcon. Oh, he chose Skaven. By the way, if you want to join in, just feel free to PM me on Discord. So far it's... What's the list? Let me just watch it here. It's a Move, Falcon, Nomru, Hadris, King of the Dead, Pagnobon, and Taco, and then it's Gobo Slayer. Yes. So we got 7 players so far. Hello there, Samurai Warrior. How are you doing, champ? I know you've sent me something to make for you, but I'm just, I don't know. I'm all these days that I'm in quarantine, I just choose some physical chores to do in my house, things like that. I just, you know, to get my head clean. So I only do like my campaigns, which are just recordings, and I just don't do anything else. I just remembered now that I saw your actual face on the PM. All right, Pharaoh wants to join. All right, I'm gonna let me just get the list. I think I'm gonna ask Taco or Falcon to make a separate Discord tab just for this, for setting up tournaments, because I don't want to keep spamming on self-promotion, and I don't want to... Yeah, alright, so we get Pagna, then it's Taco, then it's Gobo, Slayer, then it's Pharaoh. There we go. Alright, let me just... Man, my chat just breaks down. You keep responding to me and I just don't see it. Okay, I'm just gonna open another tab of my own stream and just watch it here. Hope you're fine, says Samurai Warrior. Yes, I'm fine, champ. That's the comment I didn't see. My live stream just registered up till hello there. And that was it. Alright, are these guys ready? What? Ready? That's a really tough one. I don't know why Falcon chose to go this way. He's probably gonna meme hard, as he usually does. Because I find Skaven against dwarves to be like almost impossible. Unless some good Warhammer player comes in and just introduces with a nice build. Because so far I get no idea what's going on. What was that? Aerocrustic has just followed. Is it on tweets? It's probably on tweets. Oh man. I should check my tweets as well. Let me just open up the whole chat here. I keep forgetting that I'm also streaming on tweets. It's just on automatic, just happens on its own. Alright, now I see all the chats. Both from YouTube and DLive if need be. Because I'm streaming there for some reason as well. Alright, Falcon says ready. A move is just next. So a 10-second stream delay. Yes, because of this thing. Let me just show you here. It's not my fault. I have like 1 second delay, but let me just show you. It's right here. Stream options. I can't go for ultra low latency because it doesn't support 1440p, and I really want to stream in 1440p. You know, it's a major difference in quality. But it doesn't support ultra low latency, and low latency means 10 seconds. Normal latency means like 20, 30, it's even worse. When I was running on 1080p, I was here, and I was completely fine, my stream was okay. But now, there's problems with that. It's YouTube, it's not my fault. Background looking lit. Oh, you mean my room? Thank you, Sam. Yeah, people don't like that. My mom, my sister, my relatives, my cousins, because it's too dark. I actually have painted the walls. The two that you see back there are black, but they're like the pillars and they go up to the ceiling. So like I have like an arch full of black. The rest of the room is all like super dark gray, as you can probably see on the edges. And I just have one wall which is white, the one behind me. That's where you live? Yeah, that's my room. No, that's my room. I have a small house because I live alone, and I just I don't have like any great needs. I just have a simple place to sit and eat and drink and sleep, and that is it. No, that's how my room looks. That's, yeah, that's my room. That's why I don't know. Like I really like dark rooms, as I said. Hello there, Red Legion. How are you doing, champ? And here you can see. Oh, okay. They're actually. Yeah, they're not loading that fast. I guess it's Falcon. He keeps saying he wants to upgrade his PC, but he never does it. Let's hope he will. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's check our boy Falcon and then our sweet boy a move. So let me just check his leadership first. I really want to see his lord. Oh, it's Deathmaster Snitch. And another assassin right here. He's got 4 Death Runners. I hope... damn, he's going for that back line really hard. And he probably knows the map because there's a forest right here. He can hide them. I mean, they have the extra bomb that makes them invisible, but it's always nice to start off in a forest. So what else do we got? We got 2, 3 triple Giselle build. Alright, just to bring the dwarves out of their hole. No matter what game you play, like always play the ranged game with the dwarves. Just take them out of their hole so you can fight them in the open. They hate that. And the rest, I just see a massive bunch of Skaven slaves. We got the dwarf thing menace here, the Doom Flares. That's a really nice choice. Do these guys? Yeah, they get armor sundering. But I just want to see. They only go sphere, yeah. And we get 1, 2 clan rats here, and the death runners. Okay, so he's going for his usual approach, just overloading the flank. He's not gonna go from his back, but a move. He's actually setting up into. Yeah, I guess that's a good spot. He's gonna catch Falcon off guard. It's gonna take him some time to reorganize, but that's pretty much all of Falcon's build. So for a move, where's my his leadership? Am I missing something? Oh, he's right here in front of me. Got Belegar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see Belegar quite often here. He's quite tanky, and he's got magic, resistance. Alright, some Dwarven warriors in the front line, some with great weapons as well. Some more right here. We got the Ekrund miners. I haven't seen these guys in a lot of time. We got 1, 2, 3 slayers with Dragonback included. We got 2 Dwarven warriors as well. Another miner here. And his ranged is the Goblobber together with 2 great cannons and the Skolder Guard. And he's gonna vanguard 1 standard miner over there. He's probably just gonna block something. And actually no, he's trying. He probably knows that there's gonna be Giselles, so yeah, he's probably deploying in the front so he can get over here and start shooting immediately. And as you can tell, it's already going. No space for vanguard, I think. No, there was some back here. There is on this map. So yeah, he pushes forward his miners so he can see actually the Natty Bubo's sharpshooters, and yeah, he's gonna start shooting them as soon as he probably takes care of this one. And holy crap, that rock lobber actually does massive damage to this one. Alright, there we go. He changed the shots to this. Alright, so he got into line, into range now. He's gonna start opening fire on the cannon. Skaven slaves are moving in to stop the miners. And what do we do here? Okay, the Death Runners are still on the move, but it's gonna take them some time. And the move has really performed an almost perfect box here, so he's gonna have to punch hard through that in order to get into the cookie jar. Because from the back, it doesn't seem that it's like that greatly accessible. Because I still remember that Grombrindal game with Hadris. He really like wrecked it with the Death Runners, and he only had 1, but 4 here, yeah, they're gonna be like really heavy metal when they approach. Okay. The miners seem to be off, but units have blown up over here, so the rock lobber is able to do some good fire. But the dwarf thing menace just finishes them off. Alright, he's waiting right here. His Death Runners have hit the concealment bombs. Nothing is visible at the moment. And let me see at that sweet cannon. Okay, 1 cannon is down, it seems. How about the rest? The rock lobbers still fire. And the other cannon seems to be healthy. Alright, so a move is just gonna try to chase off the Natty's Bubo's sharpshooters, which is a really smart choice. If these guys are allowed to remain, even with like 2 or 3 models, they're gonna be a nuisance in the end, so good choice just chasing them down here. Alright, this Giselle has actually rallied. It was the one that took the beating in the start, and now this cannon, oh, it's 2 down. Another one has beat the okay, it's 3, it's over. This cannon is dead, so down to 2 artillery pieces. Alright, the Death Runners are visible here, but these ones just hit their concealment bombs, so oh my god, Belegar is just in the front line. He just took a beating from 2 Death Masters. He doesn't need to be here. Come on, get him back and move. And now he's immobilized. He's gonna have to move the Slayers in. Yep, he has to bring something here to intercept. Let me just watch this. Just double assassin banging on Belegar. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, he managed to escape, so that's great. The Skolder Guard remains in the front as a reminder for these clan rats not to get any closer. And now he's gonna start to collapse with the Death Runners, pretty much like a standard Falcon move. And they're still hidden. Now they just became visible. These ones are still. Yep, still. And right about now they have revealed themselves. Alright. 2 Giselles. No, it's actually down to 1. So another one has been beaten up. And the Gyro's still chasing the Natty Bubos. Alright, Falcon has gotten into the backline with the Death Runners. Damn, that's going really hard. And now the miners here are gonna be shooting at the Death Runners, which really suffer from that. Only 20 armor is yeah, it's not that good. You never should have been should take damage like that. But like Falcon is just collapsing from all sides, so his Death Runner play really has paid off. Damn, I wasn't expecting things to go that south so early. I would think that these Dwarf Warriors will hold much better, but it's still going. Like nothing has like greatly collapsed. He still got some units here, but it's just being wavered down slowly. The Ekron Miners are probably getting even friendly kills on the Dragonback Slayers, so because they're down to 3, but the Death Runners just made sure these guys will not be around for much longer, as you can see right here. What's going on this place? The Scolder Guard hasn't managed to take to make their money's worth so far. They can only shoot at the infantry, and now the Dwarf Thing Menace is just chasing after them. And these nutty boobos are just, they should have been broken. Okay, that gyrocopter might actually be able to come back and possibly try to catch that Dwarf Thing. And over here, I think some units need to fall back from here. Just leave a Dwarven Warrior, just take the other one and just get into the back of this, because Falcon is just overruling this position. He's just, yeah, he I don't know what to say. As soon as he dropped in, like, there wasn't much to say. Everything collapsed relatively fast, and now a move hacker is just gonna drop. And that is it. First game goes to Sweet Falcon Boy. Our sweet boy a move tried, but alas, that wasn't enough. As I said, it's a really hard matchup. Like, I never like it, I gotta be honest. I forgot the caster. I forgot to mention the caster. Okay, it was a Plague Priest. Sorry for that, guys. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, the Death Runners racked up the kills. As you can see, the slaves, pretty much nothing. These Clan Rats did quite okay. Giselle didn't get their money's worth, but just a move trying to chase, you know, focusing on this one, allowed the Death Runners to get in the back and just completely wreak havoc. Dwarf Thing Menace also shut down quite well the Scolder Guard, and Deathmaster Schnitz, together with the Assassin and the Plague Priest, did all the rest. So who is next? I think it's Nomru. Let me just see. Yes, it's Nomru. So come in, boy. I hope you're watching this. Otherwise, I'm gonna send you a message just to be sure. Although I can see that you're in the same chat room with Falcon, so you're probably up by now. That was a quick first match, yes, indeed. And now Nomru has joined in, finally. I'm telling you, like, I've tried to play dwarves before, and I was so mad at how easily they crumble to Skaven. There's a few good players that can play against them, but overall, I think it kind of tilts to the Skaven favor. Alright, just pick and ban. Alright, Falcon. You first. Now, pick and ban. Alright, he was the one to change the Dark Elves, right? Nomru just joined as Dark Elves, so I guess Falcon is gonna run with that. I should change the map. Do you guys care to tell me any good maps? I'll probably pick a Karak one for the moment, because I know all Karak maps are good. So, unless, let's just change the scenery. What should I go? You know what, let's go with Tower of Hoeth. Is it the Tower of Hoeth, or is it Tower of Hoeth? Where is it? Tower of Hoeth. Okay. Okay, Nomru is gonna go with High Elves. That's also... depending on who's playing. I would say something like 54% in favor of the Dark Elves and something like 46 for the High Elves. So it's doable, but I don't know. I find it to be much easier for the Dark Elves because they can shut down all the cavalry from the High Elves with at a much cheaper cost. But the High Elves had the star and the dragon, so there's that. You can always come back with a good star, and even better with a second one. All right, okay, they're ready. I just for formalities, like I wanted to ask, is it what you're gonna play? And I guess it is. I'm just gonna start the battle. These guys can just hit ready whenever they want. All right, Nomru. I haven't seen Nomru fight a lot of times. I really want to see how he's gonna do here, and against Falcon. Red Legion, do you want to join, by the way? There's still room. I mean, it's a King of the Hill, there's unlimited room. You can just keep going for however much you want. Sure, okay, I'm gonna send you a message to check the queue list and also join yourself, write yourself down after that. Okay, whatever. You're after Pharaoh. Do you guys also get an idea who should I Photoshop my face on next? I don't really know, like, should it be like Frodo with a ring? Should it be Gollum? I think I should just Photoshop myself on Gollum's face. Alright, here we begin. Tower of Hoeth it is. I'm also thinking about starting like a standard tournament. I don't know how I'm gonna call it yet, but probably the first word is gonna be armchair. So you guys be ready for that. I'm just gonna drop some details on Discord. You know, the challenge, whatever it's called. All right, let's watch Falcon's build right here. Oh, yeah, okay, I know this build. Does he have the Blades of the Queen? No, he doesn't. Okay, at least that's something. So he's got Crown Hellebron. What did he bring? Did he bring it all? Yep, he's got the Gaze of Cain, Fury of Cain, Amulet of Darkfire, and also the Cursed Blade. Alright, 1-2 Bleak Swords with some spears, 2 Witch Elves, always necessary. You always want any dragon or dragon princes pinned down, so the Cold One Knights can just finish them off, or even Repeater Crossbowmen. 2 Cold One Knights, and in here 3 Repeater Crossbowmen, along with Slanesis Harvesters and also a Dark Rider with shields. And what about his caster? He's got Melkoth and... let me just see. Oh, no, it's not Melkoth. It's Enfeebling Foe and Pendulum. So for Nomru, he chose to go with Counter Skirmish with 4 Illyrian Reavers. And is that Dragon Princes? No, it's 1 Silver Helm, 1 Dragon Prince and another Silver Helm. A front line of Spearmen together with some Sword Masters of Hoeth. Some nice, really good pick right here. And with a Lore Master on top of it with Earthblood and Spirit Leech. Is there anybody else hidden in there? No, I only see 2 icons. And also Teclis with a net, Greater Arcane Conduit, Regrowth, and Sword of Teclis, so he can get into a 1v1 situation. Teclis is quite good if he hits off that sword sometimes. Alright, so he's got the regrowth obviously for the Dragon Princess, because there's nothing else he can actually heal with regrowth here. He's got the potion of Charoi for himself. So let's get right into it. Falcon is just gonna take the dive immediately. He's gonna move in with his Dark Riders, just screening for his Dark Riders with crossbows. Alright, that's a really smart choice, just keeping these guys right here in the front while continuously keep pushing, and Nomru is just gonna run literally for the hill. If this was Medieval 2, an uphill advantage like that would make a huge difference, but this is Warhammer. In Medieval 2, a slight hill would just win you the game without any try. So over here, the Slanesis Harvesters are gonna push. They're just obviously gonna fall back. He doesn't want to get an engagement with the Dragon Princes that are here. So Nomru is gonna now do the same thing. He's gonna be presenting a wall protecting his skirmishers, and he's gonna... Alright, we see some good damage right there. Oh, and we got a net, and the Dragon Princes are gonna move in, but they're gonna choose the Dark Riders. A Word of Pain is gonna go down from the Slanesis Harvesters. And where are the Witch Elves? Okay, they're not nearby yet, but still, the Dragon Princes, they're just fighting Dark Riders at the moment, but that Word of Pain with firepower from the repeater crossbows is really doing the trick for these guys. They're just losing against a much inferior unit at a cost. The Cold One Knights are just breaking through. These Silver Helms are just getting trampled by Crone Hellebron. Let's just watch her for the moment. Where is she? There we go. Just marching and claiming lives for Kane. Alright. And to the rest of the battlefield, we can see the Witch Elves have collapsed against the High Elven Spearmen. And quite frankly, they should be needed here. But then again, Nomru, he really took the bait. And that's what always happens with High Elves and Dark Elves. I see players just throwing the Dragon Princes away, like myself included, very easily. And that's what happened with Nomru here. He just went in for the charge. He had the skirmish advantage. It's a 4 versus 3 Illyrian Rivers to crossbowmen, and he's got also good cavalry and some spears. So he should have just keep on having the fight on a skirmish here and just keep falling back and falling back. And alas, Nomru is gonna be claimed as another victim of Kane here. Photos of yourself on Gandalf's face when he is being revived. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a really good one. Alright, so who's next? We got Hadris. Okay, so let's see. Let's thank Nomru for being here. That was a good match. But alas, it's Falcon. I can understand. Like I would probably get smashed as well. Falcon has a way, like just I don't know, something weird. All right, let me just invite Hadris. I got him as a friend, right? I think I do. Yep, there he is. Can invite him. I can see him being on the voice chat as well. Alright, what map should I pick now? I'm just gonna go with the Karak one. Just the standard. And Karak Ungor should be the one. Or Langwill. Alright, let's go Langwill. No. Just go with Karak Ungor. That's fine. Yeah, I changed it, lad. I changed it. Fear not. I wonder where's Wicked. He usually is around. Usually. Alright, let me just do something. There can't be a stream without Aristo and Wicked. So where is Aristo? I hope he's not reading again. Alright, so now it's Falcon with High Elves. I would really love to see Hadri's Dark Elves here as well, because I want to see mainly how Falcon is going to deal with that. He would probably choose like... Oh... He chooses Averlorn. Okay. Hello there, Tim. How are you doing, Nico? Hope you're good. Alright, let me just go through the list again. So we get a move, Falcon. Let me just take it from... Whoops. Red Legion. We get a move, Falcon, Nomru. Now it's Hadris, King of the Dead, Pagna, Taco, Gobo Slayer, Pharaoh, and Red Legion. Alright. It's going well so far. Falcon actually asked when the King of the Hill ends, he really wants to play some matches with Pagnobon. I didn't quite get what it was, but he wants to play something like a best of 3, best of 5, best of 7 arrow. I don't really know. Oh, and it's High Elves against Dark Elves. Thank you, Hadris. Thank you very, very much. That's a matchup I really want to see. I think it's going to become more balanced when the High Elves / Greenskins DLC is going to drop. Because right now it's just, I don't know. High Elves will probably get some armor sundering. I think that's what they need, because they already have like really powerful units. And just, I don't know, just giving them another sister kind of style missile or like an even better cavalry is not gonna do anything. So just minor touches here and there, some new regiments of renown. How do picks work here? Just a single pick and ban. It's my first King of the Hill, so I'm just trying to keep it as simple as I can. I'm not like the super tournament guy, I just play some tournaments here and there. Mainly I'm supposed to be a campaign player. I play on legendary mostly, although I have given up on that. Because I enjoy Third Age a lot more now. And there's a lot of people asking me about Bannerlord, why I don't play Bannerlord. Because I'm waiting for a Third Age mode. Imagine Bannerlord with Lord of the Rings mixed in. That's gonna be awesome. That's when I'll play that game. Right now I just... I'm not feeling like it. By the way, if there's any problem with quality, just feel free to tell me. Sometimes YouTube just appears to be saying there's a problem. I don't see anything with Streamlabs. Because usually Streamlabs just gives you a notification, you know, there's frame drops, there's not good connection or something. Alright, this Hadris has clicked ready, I'm gonna hit it up as well. Falcon remains. My approach to this, by the way, High Elves against Dark Elves, it's probably something like Techless with a net, obviously. 2 Dragon Princes, a front line of Spearmen with at least 1 Lion. Because if they come for that line, you get the net of Techless, so it can be quite safe in the front line. So you can mix some White Lions in there. And in the back, 2 Sisters, 2 Standard Archers, and whatever the hell remains, just Lothern. And yeah, just play that game. Like full ranged and nets, lots of nets. with a lot of road blockers. That's how I usually go. Let's see if that's the way Falcon wants to do it. Well, obviously it's not exactly that, because he's got Avalon. So I suspect something like 3 Dragon Princes, a Star Dragon, Alariel of course with a star, and the front line of a mix of Spearmen and Lothern Seaguard. Yeah. Last time I saw him play this matchup, he actually chose to go with 2 Sisters, and he lost that game, if I remember correctly. When was it? It was in a tournament. Alright, these guys are loading in fast, so I guess last time it was a move that took forever to load. And let's see what we got here. Oh, that's interesting. He also chose to go with 3 Illyrian Rivers. He's got 3 White Lions, I like that, 3 Spearmen, and only the Fireborn together with a Star Dragon and a Lariel. He's got Tempest. Is he expecting Malekith on a dragon? There's no way in hell that can happen, but he obviously just brings it just in case. Together with an Earthblood, Fast Protection, Arcane Conduit. Does it Larry actually has Greater, or is it just the standard one? It's just the standard one. And Star of Avalon. I really like his build. I really like it. I wouldn't know how to play it. Or would I? Yeah, it's quite solid. Okay, so okay, I recognize this build. I recognize that. That's what I was expecting from Falcon earlier. Kron Helebron again with all your buffs, all of your items, Gaze of Cain, Fury, and the amulet alongside the Cursed Blade and the Blood Frenzy, obviously. And he's just gonna buff these Blades of the Blood Queen to infinity. Like their stats are just gonna hit next levels. But I don't see any Witch Elves. Usually these guys you wanna unless it's here now. Alright, he's got the Sorcerers of Beast, some Bleak Swords, some Spears, also the Knights of the Ebon Claw, Cold One Dread Knights actually, and Dark Riders with the Repeater Crossbows. Okay, no Cold One Knights. Interesting. Alright, he's falling back with his Repeater Crossbowman because he's probably, yeah, he knows he can't take that engagement with the Illyrian Rivers. So he's moving his Cold One Dread Knight with their bronze shields in the front. They're gonna be chasing them over here, just trying to screen out. There's only one Dragon Prince here. He's not much he can do. He can't be in 3 places at once. And the Knights of the Ebon Claw can tank them out really, really good. They have the armor and their stats to keep them in place for quite some time. There's gonna be a Salmon going down, a Manticore. Yep. And he's probably gonna send it in straight up to Larry or the dragon just to pin it down. And now the Repeater Crossbows are moving in on that dragon. Just how much damage? Oh my god, they really did quite a good damage so far. Just a couple of hits. Alright, over here Falcon is gonna be moving in with the White Lions. They took a charge from the Cold One Dread Knights, and Larry is on the hunt. He's trying to fend them off with the dragon as well. Over here things looking stationary. They both are keeping their ranged in the back line, and that's what many people do as a mistake. They don't use their mounted archers as a standard archer, just with more speed. Oh my god, this is gonna be a huge pitched fight right here. Everything is collapsing. The Blades of the Blood Queen, are they being buffed? Yes, they're being buffed right now. They have actually let me see. They just got a couple of buffs, but Gaze of Cain is still not dropped. Yep, it has been dropped right here, right now, and the dragon is gonna start chasing Kron Helebron. Oh man, he's just he needs, yes, he's got some Cold One Dread Knights right here. Star of Avalon is gonna go down because that dragon just took quite a beating from the Repeater Crossbowman. Falcon is shooting down the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, which is a good choice. There's no way you can catch them if played right, so that's quite smart. Okay, this is like 2 readies for me, but oh my god, can you see the amount of Cold One Knights in here? That's pretty damn crazy, and that dragon just jumping. Alright. So far the balance of power is not looking good for Falcon. Hadris has been winning the engagements. The Fireborn were not really helpful. I'm really amazed of how well the Cold One Dread Knights actually did. Really amazed, because they have these shields to actually tank out the Illyrian rivers, and they can still take a beating against Dragon Princes and even the Fireborn. Larry has taken some beating. The Manticore is gonna keep staying on her. A Manticore is like a Spirit Lich. It's like Spirit Lich. How much does it do? Like 500, 600 damage? Yeah, for 8 Winds of Magic, and you get a Manticore for something I don't remember. And at the least, it's gonna do like 2k damage into any target. So yeah, I really like Manticore summons over, you know, Spirit Liches and things like that. But then again, you might fail at getting on the right target. Alright, the balance of power moves massively in Hadris' favor, and I think that's gonna be game. The Blades of the Blood Queen just did their thing. Gaze of Cain with Kron Celeborn just absolutely delivered the fight here. Is that a GG? Yeah, Falcon says GG. I'm quite amazed because Falcon knows exactly how to handle this. Like, but he didn't have the means. He had to take that engagement. He really had to take it. So some white lands remain over here. Larry is gonna be desperately trying to get into combat. Fury of Cain on these Dread Spears. That's actually quite good because they're beating Alarian down really hard, but that is gonna be it. Hadris absolutely won beautifully here. That was quite good. Yeah, as I was saying, Falcon knows exactly this build because he plays it himself. He even brings some witch elves as well, just to make sure everything is gonna be pinned in place for the Blades of the Blood Queen to just exterminate everything. So I guess he didn't have the means, because you need a lot of cavalry to counter such a build, and what you need to do is just kill all the periphery slowly and then just go lastly for Kron and the Blades of the Blood Queen. If you engage them, even if you charge them with 3 Dragon Princes, if at the same time the buffs are gonna drop, they will melt whatever is gonna be there. Okay, Dragon didn't much pay off for himself. He took quite a beating from the Dark Riders. The Illyrian Rivers, I don't know, they're just underwhelming. Let's hope in the next patch they're gonna be buffed or something. I really like the Beast Summon from the Sorcerers here. And that is it. So next one in line, it's King of the Dead. Where is that Belgian warrior? He told me to send him a message when he's gonna be up. Alright, he's here. He's not derping around, at least. Let me just drink some water from my 2-liter bottle. Oops. And there he comes, the champion of Emma. Emma, for anybody who doesn't know, means blood in Greek. Is it pick and ban or pick and ban 2? Pick and ban 1. Pick and ban 1. So Hadris is gonna go first. I shall change the map. I will go with Langwill. So far the connection is good. Yeah, I single-handedly picked the players myself, making sure connection is not gonna be the issue. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back as these guys play, as these players ready up. Oh god, let's hope that's not gonna be a box fight. Ah. Dark Elves, and he bans Coast, and yeah, there he goes with the vampire counts. Okay. King of the Dead really loves his undead, doesn't he? So, Hadris can go air superiority. Like, he can go with like double Black Dragon, Malekith being one, like a couple of Harpies, and just get lucky and hope that King of the Dead is gonna do the mistake of getting like, I don't know, Manfred and the Terrorgeist, and he's probably gonna beat the crap out of them and then just clean land. But that's just a guess. Just a random guess. Samurai Warriors, Vampire Counts, yes. You really like them, don't you? One of the worst factions to have ever passed through Warhammer because of how cheesy they can be. They're not that bad, they just can become cheesy. And honestly, I don't know why CA buffed them in the latest patch. Their infantry. You can buff the infantry, just make sure you nerf the entities. Because before this patch, it was all about entities with the vampire counts, but now you have the entities and the infantry to handle, which, I don't know, they kinda just backpedaled a little bit, just going back to the roots of Warhammer 1, just, you know, vampire counts dominating everything. Hopefully nobody does that, like most players in tournaments respect each other and they just do not try to cheese that hard. But it can happen. Yes, since day one I love them. Now what can I say is my favorite faction? I can't say anything in particular, I just like them all. I mean, I'm that boy good versus evil, so you know the Empire is always great, but not always. Oh my dear goodness, look at this. I haven't seen these guys. I don't see them I don't even see them in campaigns, not even when I play it. I don't recruit the VAR guys. So we got two actually here. Was there a third one, the ROR one? No, actually. We get two corpse cards. Wait, one was with Balefire. No, it was just Unholy Lodestone. We also got Verex Reavers right here. These guys regenerate. They're quite appreciated. They're one of the best units in the Vampire Count roster. We got another Black Knight with Lances and Barding, actually. Also, the Chill guys back here. Great physical resistance and also the Chill debuff. And for the front line, we see some Skeleton Warriors with Koningstein Stalkers, which got poison. Also some Kern Wraiths, two of them, one zombie in the front. And for his leadership, he's got two White Kings on foot, right? You know what? I'm gonna do this so I can just play with the camera around without getting on the ground. I mean, oh my god, it's Helman Gorst. Oh my god. King of the Dead just bringing the love here. And yes, Hadris has gone with a full-on box. We can see Blackguard of Nagaroth all around, except with the Hellebronai here. I don't see them quite often lately, but they're pretty damn good with the poison they have. We got the Blades of the Blood Queen right here as well, again. We also got Morathi with all her debuffs, I guess. Yeah, Soul Stealer as well, Heart Render, and Enchanting Beauty. Hydra, two Black Ark Corsairs in the back, and also the Sisters of Singing Doom along with a Kenite Assassin. Is there a second one? There should be a second one, I'm not seeing him. And also just Spirit Lit Spam. This is how I met Hadris. Like, this is the build I saw of him first. Over here, the Chill guys are gonna get a charge on this somewhat unbraced Blackguard of Nagaroth, but it's not gonna do much. Did he get slowed down? No, he did not, but he's inside the forest, so these guys are getting dragged a lot easier than expected. So, as you can see right here, this engagement really was not worth it. He should have waited to get a full collapse from all sides. Alright. King of the Dead is moving up. Hadrius is gonna keep falling to the right side. He just wants to avoid being surrounded like from the get-go. That's always a smart choice. Just keep trying to avoid your enemy. It doesn't matter what it is, just don't allow him to guide you on where you even you're gonna be deployed on the map. He might be a worse player, you might be knowing that you're gonna win, but do not ever, if you're playing a defensive build, allow him, a smaller build actually, not a defensive, to pick where you're gonna fight and how the engagement is gonna go. So right here we got the Knight Assassin just dropping the Web of Shadows. 2 White Kings are going in with some zombies and skeleton warriors. The Koningstein is gonna be standing back, and the Varguys are gonna be dropping, of course, on the Black Arquebusiers. Just going for a instantaneous strike from all sides. Now the Koningstein is moving in, and yeah, he really does not have many places. Okay, the Varex Rivers are gonna take the hint, they're gonna go in, because when these guys are fighting on melee, there will always just some models be unbraced, so you can do still some damage, and that's what is going on here. Alright, let's go back. This is what we need to see right here. There's not much in this place. The White Kings are suffering. They're down to half health. The Knight Assassin is still around. Morathi is full health. And right now, let me see. These guys have like 0 melee attack. Yeah. The zombies, that is. I mean, the Heart Render and all the rest of the buffs. How many can they? Oh my god, yep. Ghost is dead already. He wasn't allowed to live. Why, Hadrius? Why did you have to take Ghost away from us? Why were you so freaking mean? The balance of power is moving in the favor of the Dark Elves, obviously. Ghost was not scary enough for these menacing elves with Morathi at their helm. Still, guys back here are just melting. They're down to crumbling. Yeah, that was it was a perfect box, and quite frankly, King of the Dead with the Vargeists and freaking Ghost didn't have enough answers. I mean, he should have a Graveguard summon, but he got Ghost right into the middle. Did you see where he died? He died back here, and he came from here. Like, how did he end up over there? He should have been more conservative. Just keep him somewhere over here, and just keep dropping Graveguard summons on top of them, because the Graveguard summons would just wreck the Blackguard. And he had the mass to just block the blades of the Blood Queen and the rest. Alas, it wasn't... Oh, you forgot his corpse cards. He's just bringing them in, and the Black Arquebusiers are picking them off. Oh, King of the Dead, why did you derp so freaking hard? Why did you? Let me just fix the map. Can I just... movement speed, like... I just want to reduce it a little bit for the next game, that is, because this one is done. Alright, let's go here. Okay, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna fix it on the next. Hello there, Ronin. How are you doing, champ? I'm too sad that you weren't able to join on this this King of the Hill, champ. Really sad. Alright, Wicked has just arrived home. That's good. He might be able to join us later. And yeah, as I said, Ghost was just... he wasn't able to do much. Hello there, Aristo. How are you doing, champ? Hi all and good night again. Ah, damn it. Dude, you're German. It should be something like... probably like the same time in Germany here with Greece. Like, why do you sleep so early? The infantry was good already. Now Graveguard are the best unit in the 80-50 cost range. Yeah, I agree. Interesting. From Red Legion, Seal Guys to Cuts, Repeater Crossbows. Nice. Yeah, he didn't manage to do that though. Because there weren't any. I mean, I know Hadris, and I'm not like in almost every tournament like King of the Dead is. Like, you should have known that Hadris would go for a box. Okay, who's next, by the way? It's Pagna. Oh, crap, is Pagna here? Forgot about it. Damn it, where's Pagna? Alright, Pagna is here. Thank the Lord. Because I forgot to actually notify him. Rest in peace, was eating. What did you have, Ronin? Some pasta? Do you eat anything else other than pasta? Next time, full XMT, boys. Yeah, I'm up for that. What's the pick and ban system? Pick one, back one, ban one. Next map is gonna be Karak Buftar. Pagna, I met Pagna with his greenskins. The first time I played against Pagna, he beat my ass. It was, I think, in Sotex tournament, tabletop. Yes, I had the Dark Elves as a pre-made faction, and he had the greenskins, and he beat me down with 2 spiders and Grimgore. I misplayed that really hard. Quite honestly, I didn't know how to even play back then. I didn't even know the basics. I don't know how I even won in some tournaments. But you live and learn. You get better, and you watch yourself. You watch yourself in the past, and you're like, "What the hell was that me?" It's just how life works. I actually ate pasta, haha. Of course, I know that, champ. I eat pasta too. When I work out, not so much. I prefer rice when I'm doing that. But lately I haven't been doing it. I'm kind of like quite lazy. Not lazy. I'm just working and doing other stuff. I'll go Empire Bandao. Smart choice. Really smart choice. Yes, Pagna, that was you in Sotex tournament. You had Grimgore, 2 spiders, a front line of orc boys, and I still remember the build because, I don't know, it just stayed. Because I really misplayed that matchup really hard, so like it stuck in my mind. Cannot forget such noobiness from my end. Alright, Pagna is gonna go Bretonia. The War of Men. I really wanna see that. Man, I remember still when I played my first game, was Bretonia against Empire. I was such a noob back then. I had like Grail Knights, and I thought like, oh my god, I'm gonna win everything with Grail Knights. I'm gonna like overload his flank. My mentality was still like around Rome 2 and all that. And Grail Knights do magic damage. And on the other end, I see my opponent having something like, I don't know, like even Empire Knights. And he had 2 Battle Priests on both of his cavalry flanks. Actually, it was just one. No, it was just 1 Battle Priest. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna take this Grail Knight and just gonna smack him in the face. And then I'm gonna cycle charge his whole army. And I go in, and I see my Grail Knights just getting wrecked by Empire Knights. Because he dropped all of the magic buffs. Let me just get ready, I forgot. And yeah, my Grail Knights weren't doing any damage because their damage output is all magic. And I was like something like this. What the hell happened here? Why did I get nuked so hard? Yeah, that was my first experience with Bretonnia against Empire. After that, I've only played Empire against Bretonnia, not the other way around. All right, that's a massive army. 1,400 units overall for Bretonnia. I like that. That's how Bretonnia should be played. A lot of peasants sacrificed for the greater knights of the realm. So we got 5. It's 4 peasant mob. Obviously, we have a Damsel of Life with Regrowth and Earthblood. Also King Lewin. Sword of Couronne, always a standard, and the Lady's Champion. And the Blessing of the Lady. So we got some men-at-arms, 3 Battle Pilgrims, 4 Peasant Bowmen. Is there anything poison in there or something? No. And 1 Knights of the Realm with 2 Questing Knights and also the Companions of Quenels, which with their anti-large bonus can do quite a lot. Alright, let me just try to fix that again. If I slow it fully, it still just not does the trick. Alright, I'm still gonna keep it here. Oh, movement is when you move. Okay, that was wrong of me. So it should be the rotation speed. No, the rotation speed is like this, but that shoots me as well. So that is it from Pagna. Let me just watch King Lewin right here. There he is. Rage for me, Lewin. Rage. That's right. Alright, so for Hadris, which is a really good Empire player, we get 3 great cannons, one of which being the Witcher Hammer of Witches. We also get some Empire Knights for mass blockers. Also 2 Outriders, they are here to chase down Lewin. I don't know how he's gonna get around that. He's probably gonna keep them in the back, just preventing Lewin from dropping on them. Ooh, I really like that. I really like this mentality. Volkmar with his chariot right here. He's got all the buffs that he needs. Grand Hammer of Sigmar, Soulfire, Shield of Faith, the Banishment, and also the Jade Griffon with his Unbreakable ability. So he's got a mix of halberds and spearmen. I see seals, Sigmar's Sons in the middle, some more seals, a Number Wizard with a Manticore Summon, and I keep forgetting lately that spell. Come on, it's easy. Flock of Doom. And yeah, some more halberdiers. And that is it. And damn, he's got these cannons on a high ground. It doesn't really seem like a lot, but it actually does make a difference. Line of sight can really change the course of the game. I had a game where against Exploding Hamster, he positioned his Casket of Souls back here, and I was playing as Vampire Ghost and I couldn't shoot him because he had placed it here. He was able to shoot over arcing arcs, but I wasn't, and that's why I lost the game. So yeah, this is a really good position. Alright, the game begins. He's gonna hit the Power of Stone already to get as much magic, Winds of Magic as he can. Damn, these Questing Knights really took a hammering, and Hadris is moving his whole army to match this onslaught. He has the disadvantage here against all this infantry. These Battle Pilgrims are gonna be quite effective against all of that. And with their archers, at least he's got seals, but not on the halberds. Pagna should be just aiming for halberdiers right now. Just ignore these ones, and just try to punch really hard on these 2 places. Like, he can see right now that he doesn't have enough mass. He only got like 1 Empire Knight. Like, it's screaming on its own, like, get into my backline. Hadris is gonna get a Manticore Summon, just go after King Lewin. And where are these Outriders? He's not going after Lewin. He chose to come here, possibly screen out the Questing Knights. Volkmar just destroyed this peasant mob, and now these Battle Pilgrims are gonna follow up, but he's taking a fire here from the archers. Obviously he's gonna try to dodge away. And yeah, it's going good. Questing Knights here, Knights of the Realm, are gonna be cycle charging in the front. And now the Companions of Quenels, they're gonna get on the Empire Knights and they're gonna be embraced that's gonna mean trouble for Hradecký. He's moving his halberds back, he's trying to support his companions of Quenels. Even Volkmar is gonna try to go over there, but he's leaving his back line open. What's going on back here? Really want to see the Outriders, how they're performing. The Manticore at least is still... Oh, it's 2 now, so he got both of his summons off, like immediately. And he went after Lewin, but Lewin is just gonna run away. And he's not gonna do enough damage. The Outriders are trying now to do some damage, but these questing knights are being a nuisance. One has already been broken down to 25 units, quite a mess right here. So Pagna is having a really good engagement so far. He's breaking through the whole entirety of the front line. Just the Sigmar Sons remaining over here and the right flank in general. But as soon as he shuts down these great cannons, these two are not gonna be that easy. Yeah, I expect him to do a lot better. Okay, does anything remain from Hradecký right here in terms of cavalry, or was this Empire Knights just completely wrecked? There's still 20 models, enough to provide some mass. The companions of Quenels, they took a beating from that great cannon. And right here, ooh, Pagna is getting a good hit on that Amber Wizard, so no more Flock of Doom. A great cannon shot is going down from over here, and the Hammer of Witches is trying to get a good shot on Lewin, but Lewin is just gonna get back into the air and just strike somewhere else. Like right now he's got the advantage. The balance of power slowly moving in Pagna's favor. The Empires have come back. Right here we got men-at-arms just fighting against the brave sons of the Empire, as you can beautifully see right here. Yes. Alright, let's go back. This is where a pitched fight is going on. Back here the Empire Knights are trying to get... Yeah, they're trying to just screen block these Knights of the Realm and the Companions, so the Outriders will get a good shot on them. Volkmar is still quite healthy, but Lewin is also, and without any mobility left for the Empire, just to provide the screen block that it needs. The balance of power sits almost in the middle. It's obviously in Pagna's favor, but that's because these two still have a lot of ammo and they're still healthy. But if they're taken off, and they will, because there's nothing to protect them, like it's gonna be over. Alright, all set from Hradecký right here. Man, just 6 companions of Quenels still holding over here, but Volkmar being here is just gonna change the course of the fight. Battle Pilgrims do not want to be here. Volkmar is angry, and he is a bigger zealot than them. And he's gonna prove it right about now. Alright, Pagna, it's just moving up with the rest of his forces. These peasant mob are just gonna screen for these halberdiers, just keep them off at the moment. Bretonnian cavalry has been broken, but then again, Bretonnia has lost all his cavalry, all its cavalry as well. It's just these questing knights remaining. So yeah, Hradecký did quite well, even though there wasn't too much. I don't know. Like I think Hradecký should have at least 2 Empire Knights. That's the pretty much standard, like always. How the hell did that great cannon just get shattered immediately? It's like almost still full health. I guess Lewin really beat the crap out of them, didn't they? Hammer of Witches now is about to face the same fate. The Outriders trying here to shoot Lewin, but oh, he reached his healing cap. He's about 80% of it at the moment. There's still enough room though, and he's got 2600 HP. Back here, his damsel is still alive. Volkmar is also, but where's the 4th archer? He had like 4 archers. Did it get shut off? I think it has. Oh, it's right here, sorry. So yeah, Volkmar is just gonna be getting crossfired from all sides over here. He really doesn't wanna be in this place. He's gonna pop the Grand Shield and also the Soulfire and get some good damage in. It's just 8 questing knights trying to stop him. And Lewin should come back any moment, anytime. So how the hell did that thing, you know, the other cannon with 80% health shattered immediately and this thing does not? I should have seen that live. Why the hell that happened? Alright, we got a new message. GG, well played, says Hadris. He knows it. Although, could Hadris pull this back from the terror of Volkmar, the Grim? Or is it beyond repair? If it was Karl Franz, I would probably be like, there's still hope, there's still hope. Just one good strike from Karl Franz into Lewin and the game would be quite possible to win. But right now there's just not much. Alright, Questing Knights have rallied again. We're gonna try to block Volkmar, just buy enough time for the archers to start opening fire again. Some more Knights of the... Oh my god, they got a Chevron, a silver Chevron. I think they only had like 2 bronze ones. And I think the damsel needs to come here and just, you know, pin Volkmar in place. Pagna is going after the halberds right now. It's Pagna, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, Volkmar is all alone over here, and you have the balance of power in your favor. Unless you're trying to ridicule your opponent, you should be just coming over here and just, you know, just 2 strikes on Volkmar, and the balance of power is just gonna kick in, and it's gonna be losses. But no, he's actually still trying to pick off the halberdiers. I know Volkmar is unbreakable and he's gonna fight to the end, but if he takes 2 good hits, like the balance of power is just gonna send all of the remaining infantry away, and he's just gonna be all. It's just gonna be him against the world. Alright, some outriders here trying to play heroes. These guys are not meant to fight on melee. And they're gonna be picked off. Oh, Volkmar is coming in for a good strike on Lewin. No, Lewin, don't run away. Take the fight like a true man of Bretonia. But alas, he's gonna just try to get back into the air. He's just gonna send his pilgrims and his cheap peasants to take this engagement. And he's gonna rain that soul fire from all over the place. Arrows are moving in, are dropping in. Alright, and now Lewin is gonna dive again on the outriders, which are picking a fight with the damsel. The balance of power actually has moved a little bit back, and it still keeps moving because the damsel is taking fire. So Pagna, you might just wanna hit Volkmar. Oh my god, just look at the balance of power, it went completely back, and Hadris although gave up. That was super weird. Pagna really had a good build. He didn't know how to finish it in the end, which yeah, he probably needs to get better with that. Trust me, I do the same thing. Pagna, don't take this as an offense. Sometimes I deliver a good strike. You know, I know the first steps of an engagement. I follow them to the rule, but when I get those good engagements, I don't know how to proceed. The fight would be yours no matter what. Like Volkmar, I mean, Volkmar would get destroyed no matter what. Do you have a link? I don't remember it at all. It was one of the first 5 tournaments of Shotek. I really don't remember which one it was. It was like 1 year back or something. Alright, let's see who's next. Also, Pagna talked with Falcon. He told me something that he wants to fight you like after the King of the Hill is gonna be done, and probably I'm gonna be casting it. So yeah, just talk with him what he wants you to do. Okay, who's next? It's Taco. Where's Taco? Let me see if he's here. Otherwise... Alright, he's here. Hello there, Wicked. How are you doing, champ? Yes, Taco, you are up, by the way. Did you get back from work? Are they making you a hero in your country? You know, because everybody who works on the supply department is being made a hero at the moment. You know, on some TV spots and all that. They're praising them for, you know, being still in the front lines and, you know, not giving up. Is there the same treatment over there, or is it just about the nurses and the doctors? Because you are a hero, my friend. You deserve some praise as well. And everybody who still works. I don't know, man. I'm just lucky to have a job. Yeah, that's a good answer as well. That's a good one. Alright, we got Flying Taco. Does he know the rules? Thinking about pick and ban. Alright, so do you guys have a good map? Otherwise I will just go with another Karak map, so please feel free to tell me one. I'm gonna turn the camera off just for a couple of minutes. I'm still here, do not worry, fear not. Gorgazan. Okay, I'll take that answer. Oh god, G is up, not down. There we go. Yeah, I got you, man, don't worry. So, picking Skaven and banning Beastmen. I think I had that matchup, like... when I was playing Skaven against Beastmen, I usually won, but something changed. Something really changed. I find it quite difficult. Well, my build was quite simplistic. It was like double Hell Pit, Cancel Guard, Scroll, and all that. And I know exactly what happened. People started playing with Ungo Riders, which they're not like great damage dealers as archers, but their volume of fire just really adds up. That's what happened. Who else is on the list? Let me just check it. So far, it was a move, Falcon, Number, Hedges, King, Pagna, Taco, then it's Gobo Slayer, then it's Pharaoh, then it's Red Legion. If you can... if anybody wants to go in, send me a PM on Discord. Glooming Wood Nest. Let me just check it. But is it? If it's a good one, I'll go for it. Oh my god, that's a really bad one. Why do you want that? I'm not even seeing it for real. But just from this layout, I can tell that it's a really bad one. If somebody picks Wood Elves and we, I don't know, like a mirror Wood Elf match, I could go for it. But seriously, this looks like really bad. It's like 2 major hills on this ground and just a freaking, how do you call it? I don't remember, but whatever, you get the idea. Like, it's lower level and it's filled with forest. If it was a swamp in there, it would be like even worse. You're trying to trick me, Raptor? Probably if you gave me a different map which does not register as a bad one on the layout here, I would fall for it. So I suggest you to go back, just open up Launch Warhammer, find a map that looks good on the layout, but it's actually a really bad one, and I'm probably gonna fall for it. I mean, I should have noticed, because I've never seen glooming wood ever again, so it should be a hint that there's definitely something wrong with this map. Oh, it's again Bretonia. Sorry, I was talking, I forgot about... who is Bretonia? Oh, it's Taco's Bretonia. Okay, nice. Taco really likes his Bretonians. Pagna is moving in the spot that he should be. Although, I don't know, can he defend multiple locations? Well, he's got Doom Flares. They're the perfect mass blockers against cavalry. But they'll probably get eaten apart. Not by Knights of the Realm. So easily. Alright, so we got a Warlock Master over here with just Warp Lightning on his Doom Wheel. And for the rest of his forces, he's got a Poison Wind Mortar, Doom Flare as foresaid, 3 Clan Rats Spears, and a front line of just mere Clan Rats, no shields included. Some Skaven Slaves in the front and 2 Rat Ogres. Is that all? I think that is all. I haven't forgotten about anything, unless there's a hidden assassin somewhere. So pretty simplistic, just keep the cannons running as much time as he can and just, yeah, try to block the cavalry. 3 Rat Ogres actually. And over here, alright, Taco is ready. We got Taco with King Luen with the same buffs as before. Shield of Couron. He's got the Lion Shield now for the magic resistance and the missile, obviously. Stand Your Ground also, Beloved Son, and the Lady's Champion with the Blessing of the Lady. A front line of Spearmen at Arms along... Okay, there's just 2 Spearmen, and the rest is just Men at Arms. Some 3 peasant mobs in the front. Oh, he's got 2 mounted Yeoman Archers. That's always a good idea. If you can't get into the back line, you could at least just shoot them. And they're also great against Rat Ogres and Helped Abominations. They really have low armor. And back here we see 2 Knights of the Realm, Defenders of Fleur-de-Lis, 2 Knights Errant, and also Grail Guardians, with a Damsel of Beasts, with Flock of Doom, and another Manticore Summon. Alright, the Warp Lightning is hitting off, and it's going after the Mounted Yeoman at the moment. Not a good trade, and it... How the hell did these things miss? Like, they have the perfect line of shot over here. They should have done better. What's their sight? Yeah, they're taking fire now, these Knights of the Realm, and I'm guessing as soon as he really needs to be shooting the Knights of the Fleur-de-Lis and the Grail Guardians as soon as they get into the front line, within range I mean. Alright, have the Wind Mortars gotten into range? Not very much. They just... Alright, the whole front line is about to move in. There seems to be just a tiny bit of lag, which there wasn't before, but I don't think Taco is one of the guys that actually lags. Alright, one Warp Lightning Cannon is still remaining on this Mounted Yeoman, which... I don't know, I would just send the Doom Flares just to chase them off, just get my front line a little bit off in the front. These things need to be firing on Knights of the Realm and Grail Guardians. Grail Guardians, do they have magic resistance? They do not, just physical one, so yeah. And now Taco is gonna move in. He's gonna like take a frontal charge. It's not a smart idea, but he just tries to root out something. He's gonna go full in there, just take a beating to these Rat Ogres. They're gonna do well. Another charge is going down here on these Skaven Slaves. And right here, the Knights of the Realm are gonna dive in together with Luen, just fighting on top of Clan Rats and Rat Ogres. Ooh, that shot really was something. Alright, let's take this off. We really need to see what's going on. And yeah, as expected, the front line is not going so well. The balance of power is moving in Pagna's favor, but that's because he took a good shots against his cavalry. But if any of that gets compromised, it's over. And the Wind Mortars back here are getting compromised by the Manticore and also by the Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis. On this side, the Rat Ogres have remained, but they're overextending. Pagna needs to be on top of his micro here. He needs to bring these guys back. at least he's got some spears, which I think they're almost okay. These clan rats are still holding, so it's not time yet to move them up. All right, the Manticore Salmon has gotten back into this Warp Lightning by mistake. He's probably chasing down the Poison Wind Mortars, and these Rat Ogres are still overextending. The good news is that the 2 Knights Errant have been fended off, and now he's gonna be coming in with Men-at-Arms, and Pagna was really late here. These guys are gonna manage to actually get on top with the Grail Guardians on this Warp Lightning, which is a huge loss. That pulled the balance of power back into the middle. It was in Pagna's favor a little bit earlier. Alright, let's get that off. I'm quite amazed of how these Rat Ogres are still holding with Lewin here, and also some Knights of the Realm. Because he doesn't have like the Cancel Guard or anything like that over here. But I guess the Warlock Master is doing some work in the front line, and the Doom Flares, I would just get them over here. Like, you need to finish off these Grail Guardians. Or even just try to go here for Lewin. How many of the Warp Lightning cannons are still operating? One for sure, and another one. And oh my god, this is like, shoot Lewin. Shoot Lewin, guys. Like, do it. Do it right now. Come on. Okay, they don't want to hear to me. Alright, Lewin has managed to get back into the air. And, okay, this cannon is still... is back and operating. Alright, Pagna is actually pulling this off. Taco was not able to actually get into the back line. And I don't know. Unless he shuts these things down soon, it's not gonna end well for him, because the Skaven are good at that, at just killing expensive stuff with cheap stuff. Like, that's their thing. You know, that's the motto of the Skaven. That's how they work. And so far they've been doing an excellent job of that. At least, though, one cannon is down, completely off. The crew... okay, it's back here. It's fully healthed. But he's obviously gonna chase that off with the Damsel of Beasts. Back here, Pagna is chasing down some Men-at-Arms and some Knights of the Realm. That's a good choice, but he really needs to get back here. He needs to keep the Warp Lightnings running. Because the Bretonnians, they will just break. But they will always rally back. Like, that's how they do. Like, they have low leadership, but unless you finish them off, they will just rally. And since the Skaven are going to be doing that, there's going to be like a lot of openings, and that's a lot of chances for the cannons to get compromised. So yeah, another one has bit the dust. Damsel, just trying. Oh, that's a huge mistake right here. He allowed the crew to actually remain. Let's see if they're gonna make it back. Alright, the Warp Master, Warlock Master has finally made it back. Rat Ogre is here for some backup, along with Knights Errant. I wonder where the Grail Guardians are. I can't see them anywhere. Did he manage to finish them off? He might have. Another cannon has rallied. The Warlock Master right now... Oh, where is he? Damn, where did he go? Oh, he's right here. He got off from Lewin. Smart choice. And now the tide of Skaven is actually rallying back to the Warp Lightning Cannon. He's trying to get back to finish off this crew right here. Very, very smart choice. But Pagna really needs to get his Rat Ogres and his Doom Flares back here. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably... you know what? That's a good option as well. Like, he's trying to finish off any infantry. And as you can see right here, we get a lot of broken units, cavalry included. And what remains for Taco is just these mounted bowmen, the Damsel, Lewin, and all infantry, along with these Knights Errant. So not too much quality. Okay, this crew made it off. The Rat Ogres, though, have rallied. I'm quite amazed by Pagna's performance right here. Quite freaking amazed. He's playing really well. And Taco is no pushover. Like, he beat Sooth, and he's been dominating lately in tournaments. It's still close, like the Bounce of Heart just moved back. But I think Pagna really can do this. He just needs to get like a good surround on Lewin right here. Just move these Rat Ogres, this Spearman will be doing fine. get the damsel, get the crew back. Is that... yeah, that's some clan rats chasing off some men-at-arms. Oh, he's gonna get charged from the back with his spears, and they're gonna get terror routed by Lewin over here. That brings the balance of power. It just keeps going back and forth. One time it's in the favor of the Skaven, the other it's on Bretonia's. Alright, let's watch at that wretched rat. What is he up to? Ah man, I love cinematic shots like this. There he is, a horse without its rider just being sent off, and just dead bodies everywhere. Some mounted yeomen back there, some, if you can see in the back, just filthy coward Bretonians have given up on their king. And let's go back. So Lewin has just reached his healing cap. He got a warp gale on him, but no, there's no crew around. He's got nothing to shoot him, so that was really late. Had he dropped that a second earlier, he would be able to just drop on him with the doom flares. Now Taco though has brought the balance back, because a lot has happened as I was in that cinematic mode. He was too close in the white line, and a lot of his units managed to get off, and now Lewin is just gonna be cycle charging this Warlock Master here. And yeah, with his shield, Lion Shield and Stand Your Ground, he's probably gonna be able to spell doom for this guy right here. Pagna is trying to go for the damsel. Smart choice. There's terror from both sides over here, so I expect the infantry to just melt from both sides. So getting that damsel off is actually a really smart play, but you just can't allow yourself to get hit by Lewin. These doom flares need to stay and block Lewin at all costs until the Warlock Master finishes off the damsel. Come on, Pagna, you can still do this. Just make sure you pathway your doom flares. Keep Lewin on the ground, keep him pinned on top of spears, and leave the oh my god, the Warlock Master has broken, and the balance of power is actually moving in favor of Taco. Damn, that was really close. Pagna was doing such an excellent job. Damn it, that was really nice of him. Alas, I can't complain. Both XMT members, so I'm happy for one of them winning, and I'm happy for the other one losing. I mean, like, it's fine. It was a nice all-around game. I really like Pagna's build. I would what would I change here? Actually nothing. Perhaps an assassin, just for the immobilize. That's how I call it, immobilize, not snare. I don't know why, because all of the games that I played in the past actually called it immobilize. Grail Guardians got a decent amount of kills, but if you can count that, it was all like clan rats, so they really didn't get too much worth here. That's what is always up with 3 Warp Lightning Cannons. Yeah, I like Taco's build as well. So who's next? We got Gobo Slayer, the Slayer himself. Alright, let me just message him so he can be up. Man, that was a great game. For a moment there, I thought Pagna had it. I mean, for multiple moments, I thought Pagna had it and Pagna didn't have it. But yeah, in the end, Taco prevailed. Soothsayer's Bane. He brought down the mighty Sooth. He deserves praise. And he lost to Falcon, but that was a really close game, and he just did a terrible mistake of going. I still remember that final on the ECL. He chose to fight the freaking Wood Elves, was it? Yeah, inside the forest. Otherwise, his build had potential. He could probably win that. We would have gotten a much spicier final. Hadako won and just made it 2-2. Alright, Dr. Nick is coming up. XMT flag, Flying Taco is always like offline for some reason. He just... Alright, we get Gobo Slayer here. Let me invite him. Doc Raz, you better not be trolling me like Raptor did earlier. Oh, I know this map. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. Alright, I'm gonna wait till Gobo drops in here. I'm gonna... He doesn't have the password. There's our boy. You fine with the map? No. It has a huge how is that thing called? Pick one. Yeah, if like I'm gonna be flexible here. Like if they don't, some of them don't remember this particular map and they feel more comfortable playing in one they both know, I will prefer one of their choosing. Oops, what happened here? I saw Pagna over there and I was like, what? Alright, so, oh my god, I'm doing a King of the Hill and I forgot to actually, you know, put tabs on who is leading. Oh god, I'm so bad. So what was it? Let me just check. I got the games here. So Falcon has 2 games. Hadris got 1 and Taco has 1. So Falcon is leading up at the moment with 2. Everybody has 1 game. Alright. Let me just... How do I add text here? There it is, text. Damn it. Oh, let me just hit ready. Oh, it's Vampire Coast against Flying Taco's build. I've seen it firsthand with my Vampire Coast. It's really, really mean. Unless Gobo Slayers goes for a different route than me. I chose big crabs. Man, I'm so bad at Streamlabs. Alright, let me... Can I... How do I edit that crap? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, that's really huge. How do I make it smaller? There it is, font size. Where is it? You know what? I failed. I'm just gonna fix it. I'm gonna make sure I have it ready next time. Just listen to my word for the moment. Falcon is leading with 2. And I don't know. Let's see if Taco is gonna do this. I guess he will. He's Taco after all. Who's next? I think it's Pharaoh. Pharaoh, are you still here? Or should I start messaging you to get ready? Let me see. There we go. Yeah, next is Pharaoh, then it's Red Legion. Alright, Taco is ready. This is the perfect case for me. I can still build all day from these people. I get to see them firsthand, how they're played, how they're being articulated. Alright, there we go. Nobody has said anything about the map, so I guess both of them like it. No complaints from both players. By the way, if somebody else wants to join, feel free to PM me, because right now the last player seems to be Red Legion, and if it's gonna remain that way, probably then Falcon is gonna take over, and he's gonna have like a best of something with Pagna. All right. Oh, yes, that's the build Taco brought against me last time. Mass Vanguard with a lot of armor piercing. All right, so for Taco back here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Ungor riders. He's appreciating these units because they're really, really good. No, not many do that. Some Razorgore Höld on both flanks for mass, I take it. Some Chaos Spawn, which will be doing quite well with the poison. We got Morgor for another Chaos Spawn. 2 Minotaurs. Wait. No, it's just 1 Minotaur back here. And 3 Razorgores. That's a lot of armor piercing. He's expecting crabs, that's why he's going like that. And he's got the front line of Ungor Herds, some Gore Herds with shields. The destroyers of Drakwald and Ungor Spearmen on the flanks. Now for his magic, he's got a Brave Shaman on a chariot. I like that with a with a Sigor Summon. He's probably going to be using that on melee because it can really do well against crabs. But let's see if Gobo has crabs. Yep, he has a big ass crab, eroding Leviathan. So a front line of Deckhands mob with polearms actually in the middle of that formation. 2, 3 more polearms, 4 in total, and a lot of gunnery mob. Does he have some handguns or is that it? No, that's just gunnery mob. He doesn't want to invest on quality units. He wants to go wide with much cheaper options. A mortar as well. 2 of them actually. He's got the Lamprey's Revenge. He's got Count Noctilus with Roth's Moondial, and the Wraith Storm obviously with Nehek and the Salmon, and the Rotting the Leviathan. I like Gobo Slayer's build, but I really think that Taco has got every answer he needs here. And I'm only saying that because I've seen him how he plays that build firsthand. But let's hope Gobo is gonna do better. Count Noctilus is gonna be quite important here on his Necrofex. He can change the tide of the fight with the terror and also his shooting game. Balance of power, as usual, Beastman and Norska always lead in the balance of power. And there we go, we begin. And here comes the Beastman Marts. Let me just, oops, not that far down. Oh, these guys are, yes. That's a beautiful shot right there. Mortars just opening fire, and that was Noctilus just aiming for the Chaos Spawn. The Minotaurs in the deep over there, as you can see them. And oh, there's the Rotting Leviathan. Damn it, Warhammer looks so good when you're doing cinematic and shots like this. Alright, oh my god, this Ungur just got blown off real hard. Alright, let's get this off. The front lines have almost met. The Rotting Leviathan, I really like it that it's actually protecting the flank right here. He really wants to protect from getting over flooded. The Gunnery Mob is gonna do a great freaking job against the Razorgore. They only have like 45 armor and the front lines are about to engage. The Gunnery Mob are doing quite well so far. The Mortars have really added up the damage. Now they need to make sure they change their shots to Ungur Riders as soon as they become visible. They're invisible at the moment. This is a weak flank over here. Count Nocti is still on Overwatch, just picking sweet easy targets. Is that Minotaurs? Yes, that's the Minotaurs with seals. They're trying to get on that Rotting Leviathan. Ooh, that shot actually hit the Leviathan a little bit more than the Minotaurs. But overall it's going really well for Gobo Slayer. So I guess that's how, oh yeah, here comes the Chaos Spawn. It's gonna get on top of this Gunnery Mob. But the pole arms back here should be able to just move up. This Chaos Spawn, it's only down to 2800 HP and it has managed to get back into the mortars. The early engagement seemed to go well for Gobo Slayer, but now Flying Taco has found a way to just get in the back. And he's getting a Gunnery Mob summon here, which I think that's a mistake. If you're playing against Rush factions, which have a lot of melee potential, you really want to get melee summons as well, because you're gonna be wearing, you know, their melee units. If you get missile summons, they're just gonna be bottled down by, you know, from the melee rush. But I don't know, perhaps Gobo Slayer has a different idea. But so far, as you can see here, he's not getting any result. Yes, just a couple of shots are going off, but if it was a melee unit, you could just send it and block something. Bounce of power still seems to be in the middle, even though the Beastmen are overflooding from everywhere. But that's because of two summons. There's still two summons here, two Chaos Spawn. Has a Cygor summon gone off? Not yet, not yet. So now the bounce of power is moving into Taco's favor. Count Nocti is still quite healthy. He's chasing down the Chaos Spawn. I think Gobo Slayer really needs to fall back. Any leftover Gunnery Mob that he still has. Okay, that's a really good summon right here. That's a summon that I agree to. I didn't agree with the summon right here into Taco's face. Rotting Leviathan is still healthy. The mortars have been shut down, so that's quite a little bit of a loss for Gobo Slayer, because these Ungur Raiders will really make a difference in the end game. He needs to have an answer to these guys. Okay, the Gunnery Mob now are just gonna be marching over here and just shooting these guys. So I guess that's going well. And look at that, the left flank of Gobo Slayer has been cleaned. Quite happy. One of the two mortars at least is still alive, and you're not seeing this, but it's up against this Skid Row and that rock here. So the access is not really possible. So Gobo Slayer went with a really nice strategy here, just taking advantage of that small rock. The Razorgore Höld with Ungur Spearmen are gonna collapse into this Gunnery Mob, but it's just a summon, it's about to go away anytime soon. and the pole arms will do a great job. They will just destroy these guys. Count Nocti gets another summon, another good one, because it can just shoot off whatever it wants at the moment, and these Chaos Spawn need to die. These are the standard ones, and the balance of power actually is moving massively in their favor of Gobo Slayer. The Ungo Riders have been systematically and slowly been cleaned by Count Nocti firepower here, so that's quite nice that even though he lost one mortar, the other one and Count Nocti were able to just beat these guys down badly. Rotting Leviathan is having some trouble here. Nice, an Invocation of the Heck has gone down. The Cygor is also on its back. I said it, Taco is gonna summon a Cygor to go on melee with a Rotting Leviathan, and man, that Cygor is just beating that Leviathan with a rock, as you can see. That's a beautiful sight right here. All these undead corpses just fighting left and right. Boom! And it gets smashed right in the face. Now it's gonna have to. How's it going from HP? It's fine. I would, if I was Gobo Slayer, I would just run away. This guy, yeah, it's about to get to disappear. Morgur is desperately trying to pick up a fight with Count Nocti over here, but I really think Gobo is looking really good here. That's a beautiful matchup. I wasn't expecting to go so smoothly, and I guess that's the mistake I've been doing. I was bringing a lot of handguns instead of gunnery mob. It actually makes sense. Like, you don't need armor piercing against these guys. You just need volume of fire, and yeah, Count Nocti and the gunnery mob proved to be perfect here. Oh, okay, that's gonna be amazing. A gunnery mob spawn right here. It can just, yes, exactly, immediately. It's starting shooting the Bray Salmon. Count Nocti, is it? Oh, okay, it managed to get the Cygor Salmon before he broke. Over here, the Rotting Leviathan together with the Lamprey's Revenge, which are still quite healthy, are fighting off Morgur and some Razor Gore. The Mortar still firing on these poor Ungo Riders. Another shot is coming in, and it's about to boom! But it didn't hit anything, actually. Just look, Count Nocti in the background, being chased by the Cygor. There it is. Run away, poor Nocti. It's gonna get desummoned. Is that even a word? Desummon? Disappear. I'm just gonna stick to that. Alright. Backline has been cleaned. Just the Cygor summon remaining, and that's gonna be army losses. And GG. Damn, Gobo Slayer. That was a beautiful ass build. That was pure heaven. Simplistic, just a few entities. Count Nocti, a beast as usual. And Flying Tacos. I really like his build. Like, as I said, I've played it before and I got wrecked by it. But alas, it really... This build is all about crabs. Like, and Gobo Slayer, yes, he had crabs. But he had also a lot of chaff, so he was able to just wear it down systematically. The volume of fire was too much. Count Nocti, 2 mortars, and the gunnery mob just, even though they managed to get right on top of into the middle of the vampire coast, they were able to just drive them back either via route or just killing them off completely. GG, that was a beautiful game. Thank you for being here, Taco, for taking time off your reading and actually sticking here with us. Alright, so next is Pharaoh. Is Pharaoh here? Let me just message him. Pharaoh is not responding. Red Legion, are you here? I'm gonna just give him a minute. All right. Let's see. Might have run out of players. Pharaoh does not seem to be responding. Alright, Red Legion, you can go in. You're here on the chat if you can hear me. The game is Zardar, King of the Hill. Password is 123. Like, it's not like rocket science. Yeah, he doesn't see it. Okay, Red Legion, can you send me your Steam ID? It's probably because we're not friends. Right, let me pull this off over here. Bum bum. Damn, Steam with these region locks. Although, yeah, Red Legion, I think he's US, right? Alright, I got his Steam ID. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Let's send him an invite. And when he accepts, just give me 1 second. Alright, he accepted. Let me just see here. Do I got him? Yep. There he is. Let's go, Red Legion. There he is. All right, Gobo, you pick and ban one, and then it's Red Legion time. All right, I'm gonna spend my time trying to find a good map. Let me see if I recognize any. Out of Outskirts. Yep, just the classic. Why beat my head around it? Yep. Don't like it. As I said, if players don't like the map option, I'm fine with changing it. This is not the Ever Chosen or something. I'll pick Lizardman and ban Wood Elves. Why do Lizardmen ban Wood Elves? Usually when I play Wood Elves I ban Lizardmen. But I haven't played that matchup in a long time, so perhaps something changed. What I did as Lizardman was like just spam skinks everywhere. Perhaps, I don't know, it's some Waywater build that I'm not aware of. I mean, even 4 Waywaters, if you just protect your big dinos, you should be in a good spot. Wood Elves are very good versus Lizardmen. Really, Taco? Man, I'm the bad guy here then. When I was playing, as I said, like I just used a lot of skinks, like as many as I could bring by the rules. I think that Mass Glade Guard and oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah. You're right. I forgot about that build, and I actually have played it against Lizardmen. Waywaters are the problem. So I suspect the build you're talking about, Taco, has to do with like Eternal Guard with shields, obviously, because there's gonna be a lot of skinks. Screen out for the Waywaters, and if the Waywaters get in range, they just melt everything. Yep, I get it. Just spams chameleon skinks. Durthu or Glady on a dragon. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna click ready. So the guys are ready too. Oh, Red Legion actually went. Ooh, Red Legion, you got some balls. I mean, it's doable. Empire against any faction can win, like that's the standard, but I don't know about Red Legion. Gobo Slayer is a very good Lizardman player. Trust me, I faced him against his Lizardman builds with multiple factions, and he wrecked me with all of those. When I was playing it, Taco, I remember like whenever I picked Wood Elves and my opponent picked Lizardman, it would be something like 8 freaking skinks. Not the chameleon ones, or it was probably even chameleons. But yeah, it was a lot of range. It was like, oh my god. And what I had to do was like always screen out with Glade Guard, with shields. And hope that I will outlast them and also kill some big dinos. Just use Tilian Meatball. Bye bye Lizard. Why Tilian? Isn't supposed Italy to be oh, it's Tilia, isn't it? It's Italy, just written differently. Waywatchers have enough ammo to kill the chameleon skinks sometimes. I see. Alright, then I guess I didn't play against a very good player. Ooh, there's my Gobo Slayer. Just bringing the love of the people. It's not a Shredder of Lastria, it's just a feral one. So he can still do quite well. There's the beast roaring. He's really mean. There he is. Yes, he's ready for blood. Alright, so we have a Slan Mage of Life, as usual, like, since when he was introduced, like, everybody plays with Life, and, like, they're doing well to play with Slan like that. If you're bringing big dinos, you want to keep them alive with regrowth. We get some Cold One Riders, also, 4 of them actually, that's a smart choice for blocking. We got 2 red crested skinks in the front with some skin cohort with javelins, Saurus with shields, the cohort of Shotek, and just the feral one here, I guess. Oh, there's also some chameleon skinks on the flanks, which I think is a smart idea, just to screen out for any Empire cavalry. Alright, and now for the... did I forget about anything? Nope, I haven't. Oh. What is that back there? No, it's fine. Alright, so we got 3 Outriders over here. I really like that play. He didn't go for any Hammer of the Witches or cannons here, which I really like. You know, you don't need like a freaking cannon when you have 3 Outriders. You have to pick, like, you can't go with like 2 cannons, 3 Outriders, and I don't know, like 2 handguns. Just 3 Outriders, and the silver bullets hopefully will be enough. He's got a regrowth here with Earthblood. He's got 2 Demigryph Knights. Oh man, if the Shredder, if the the feral Saurian gets over onto these Demigryph Knights, he's just gonna tear them apart. Front line of Spearmen with the Sigma Suns and a lot of shielded 4 shielded spearmen, together with Karl Franz, obviously, with Galmaraz, Reichland Runefang, and also Stand Your Ground. And that is pretty much it. Now that's not something you want to do. You don't want to... Well, he's actually using the woods at the moment to hide them, but overall your Skirmish Cavalry should stay close. It's a tool. It's a defensive and offensive tool. If you're gonna get skirmished, you use them to push off the enemy, and so on. And it always needs to be connected. Like, your army is a freaking fist with an arm. Like, you know, you have the arm, you have the fist. The Outriders are the fist, and the arm is missing. Like this gap right here. They should really stick together, because if they get into a bad engagement over there, it will go south for them. Alright, the battle is beginning. Both armies moving up. How's the terrain over here? It looks quite decent. There's a little bit of forest in the middle, so the silver... Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. They're just gonna be fended off by the chameleon skinks and just get free damage for nothing. And Red Legion should have known that there's gonna be chameleon skinks. They're always around. Alright. Skinks are gonna be moving up. They're probably gonna try to take a blow to these Demigryph with halberds. Come on, Gobo Slayer. Yes, he's already trying to open fire. Swordsmen are gonna try to stop them, but that's why the red crested skinks are there. Alright, the Outriders are being, you know, you see what I'm talking about here? They're being tied down by freaking skinks. They should be here behind the army and just, you know, just shooting these feral dread Saurian at the moment. You just have them as movable missiles. You don't use them like that. Like, they're dying for nothing right back here. The silver bullets are opening fire in the dread Saurian, but they're not seem to be connecting. Okay, now they're starting to do damage. And I really think Karl Franz, man, this is gonna be an onslaught. I can already feel it. Cold One Riders are just gonna dive through here. Karl Franz finally decides to jump down. There you go. He's gonna... Did he pop? Yeah, he popped everything. And that Dread Saurian now is taking some beating. Still, the Outriders are being tied down by the chameleon skinks here, which is a huge loss at the moment. But 2 of them have finally managed to get around. Just pull your silver bullets, bring them back. Just keep running back at all times. But oh my god, this flank has completely collapsed. It's just an onslaught. The red crested skinks together with the Cold One Riders that completely stomped through all of that. And it's just a fight in the middle now. The Dread Saurian against Karl Franz. Karl Franz, where is he? Okay, he's really taking a beating. The Cold One Riders are just flooding from everywhere. And yeah, there's really not much to say here. Red Legion shouldn't have done that with the Outriders. They're supposed to be your punts against that Red Saurian, not just Karl Franz. You just throw a spear at your flanks and you just keep those kings at bay. Balance of power moving massively in the favor of the Lizardmen, and I think that's gonna be a really quick match. And we gotta get onto Red Legion. We really, as XMTers, really need to get this lad to make him better. He's already good. He's got the basics. I can already see it. It's just minor details that make a huge difference. Excuse me, huge difference. Details are what make a good or bad player. But overall, I really liked it. I liked Red Legion's build, even though it didn't go as he has planned. Oh, were you? What the hell was that back down here? Alright, so what the hell remains? What's the unbreakable unit here and keeping the fight going? Oh, it's the Sigma Sons. It's 3 brave Sigma Sons fighting a freaking Dread Saurian. Ooh, damn. That's really ugly. There we go. Let me see, Pharaoh. Alright, Pharaoh cannot keep going, so so Gobo Slayer is 2-2 with Falcon. Let me see if I can invite him. Let me see if Falcon wants to actually show for once and for all who is the true king of the hill in this one. Otherwise I will have... He's thinking about it. Yes. Alright, he's up for it. Gobo Slayer, if you can listen to me. Red Legion, just hit me anytime, champ, on Discord, and we can play together. You got potential. You're really good, champ, but just minor details is what kept you back. So don't feel bad. Gobo Slayer is a beast of a player. All right, Falcon wants to come for this. Where is he? Damn it! I need glasses. My vision. Oh, there we go. You also got 2? Really, Hadris? Crap. Yeah, you won against Falcon and King of the Dead. Crap, I forgot King of the Dead. He's so bad. That piece of Belgian meat. I should have asked you, because Falcon was already playing with Pagna. Free for all? Oh crap. Do you really want a free for all with 3 people? I mean, okay. All right. Hadris is withdrawing from his rightful place. You're not Hadris. No, it's Hadris. It's Hadris. All right. Let me just pick a map now. Feel free to suggest. I will just try to find one. Castle Drakenhof. I don't think it's a really good one. Red Legion, no, it was supposed to be a free-for-all if Hadris would join, because he also got 2 victories, which I completely forgot about it, because of King of the Dead. Like, who counts King of the Dead most of the times? Central Chaos Wastes. Yeah, that's a good map. A true king sits back and eats while others fight for their entertainment. Spoken like a true king. I couldn't agree more. Ooh, Gobo Slayer is bringing the hit. I play dwarves, Baron Skaven. That's a dwarven player right there. He knows what's his bane. And that's Skaven. Alright, it's not a best of 3 or something like that. It's just gonna be 1 game, and after that it's gonna be Falcon against Pagna. They're having a best of 5 for a tournament, I think. Oh, I don't really know, like I didn't get it, what it was. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna start the battle. Let me just mute myself, my microphone, so you won't hear me pissing like like when Gobo King was actually streaming. That was quite funny. I miss Gobo King. I miss him pissing while streaming, and the whole chat just hearing at him. Damn, that was funny. Alright, here I come. Damn, it should have been Hadris here. How the hell did I forget? Because Hadris actually beat Falcon, so even if it's 2-2 on wins with Gobo Slayer and Falcon, he really needed to be here. Because he won Falcon, so he's got the advantage. But alas, we just do not have a king here with Hadris. We have a high king. So he decided to stay away from the squamble of lesser kings. High king. Now that's a phrase I'm really curious. Like every time I see a word or something like high king, like I try to find the etymology behind it. Like, was there ever like something sort of a high king? Tolkien used that that word in order to describe Arnor and Gondor. Isildur, for example, Elendil actually was the high king because he was the king of Gondor and Arnor. Like Gondor had its own king, Arnor had a king, but there was one king above both of them. So I don't know, I'll look into that after this. Man, I'm such a weirdo. Believe it or not, I've actually like looked into the etymology of every single letter in the Greek language, obviously, and also in the English one. But after the after the Greek one, I got into like Egyptian and Sumerian and all that, and I was like, what the hell am I reading? I should be reading for my test. That's literally all my student life, just me reading random crap on the internet. But alas, that is not why we're here. Alright, for Gobo Slayer we have the Dragonback Slayers in the back, and Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, 3 and 5 actually, 4 Thunderers, and what do we get here? A Rune Lord with Wrath and Ruin, I take it? Yep, obviously. Do we get another Rune Lord? I don't see any, so it's just one. Triple cannons, that's a smart choice. Ooh, Falcon is bringing the hit. He's got some tricking. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish with that. These cannons will just wreck his ass. Where is the cam? Oh yeah, I brought it back, sorry champ. I hide the camera sometimes if I do some nasty stuff that shouldn't be made. Ooh, Falcon has the Grey Company here. The Shadow Warriors in the back, Vanguard deployed. They will be able to just destroy these cannons, hopefully. So he's got a plan. It might be like a tricky build, but he's got some sort of a plan. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dryads right here. He's got 2 Nobles on a Chariot, smart choice. That's all the that's everything you need right here. Even though I prefer to go with like 4 Chariots in this matchup, 2 Nobles and 2 Tiranoc or Ethelmar. I'm really bringing the hate against the dwarves. I really hate because I lose with my Tomb Kings against the dwarves. Otherwise, I love them. Like then I started losing into every little scrub on the ladder. Because, yeah, they're getting nuked hard most of the time. Anyway, Alariel with... oh, yeah, Tempest for Gyrocopters, okay. Forgot about that. Arcane Conduit, Star, and just Earthblood. No fast protection. And also the Sealed Stone of Issa for physical resistance. Smart choice. And that is it for Trikian. And for range, just the Grey Company in the back. Lol, losses against dwarves with DK, what a scrub. Yeah. I've seen you lose as well. Oh, actually, I saw you win against a good player, actually. Who was it? ODM? Imperator? Slayer? But he clearly said he doesn't know how to play dwarves. So against a good dwarven player like, I don't know, Gobo Slayer or Gromby, I don't know if you can win. Alright, so here it begins. And the Grey Company is completely hidden. Loic Shroud has been hit. Their speed is up. Stock unspottable. Falcon is marching in from this side. He has probably noticed the triple cannon. And there it begins. The only undefended cannon. Undefended in terms of if he tries to shoot for this cannon, the armor of these dwarf warriors with great weapons will get in the way. They're going to be hitting them instead of that. Alright, quick response from Gobo Slayer. He has noticed that, but he's sending the Dragonback Slayers. He should just take these guys back, like get them away from the Grey Company. They are the only... Okay, he's got the Thunderers for an answer, but I don't know. Alright, Falcon doing his things as usual, just overloading one flank. He's taking a few shots, but he's dodging beautifully, and he's gonna go in. Ooh, that shot really hurt. Damn, those dwarven cannons, they're always doing the trick. But one is almost down, and Alarion is gonna try to shut down another one, and I don't think... Okay, this thing also actually has a range to reach here. But that noble, hopefully, yeah, it's managing to get into the Thunderers. The rest of the liners a little bit slow, but they're gonna get here. How's Alariel doing in this back place? Alright, the Grey Company are supporting here now, but I believe they're gonna move to that last piece of cannon, which is now fully undefended. Oh no, it still has a great weapon back there. Ooh, these shots. That noble, he really needs to keep moving. Like, he can't allow himself to keep taking shots like that. But, ooh, another good shot right there in the face. And Earthblood is gonna go down, and he's gonna move into these cannons now, because Alarielle by herself is just not able to do that. And she's gonna do that beautiful animation of her just dodging around in the air. So 2 cannons have been shut down, and just only the 3 have reached the front line. And they're not killers, like, they're just gonna be fighting the dwarf warriors for the end of times. So far, Falcon is leading in the balance of power, because he did what he needed to do. He needed to get into the range immediately, and he managed to do that with the Grey Company. I'm pretty sure Gobo Slayer was not expecting that. Let me just watch this tricking right here. Like, you don't usually see these guys, but yeah, they're quite awesome in looks. Like, yeah, they're freaking, like, goddamn amazing. Alright, let's go up here. Ooh, Dragonback Slayers just beating down Otrikin. Their armor is not gonna be helping them even against Dragonback Slayers. Alright, he's moving back some Dwarven Warriors in order to... I think that's an overkill. You need to get these guys somewhere else. Like, right here, these great weapons are shutting these Dryads down quite effectively. The Grey Company just still runs around without any problems. Ooh, but a full volley to the face. It's not gonna do much. Do these guys have missile resistance? They do not. And here they come, just shooting like absolute champs. Alarielle flying in the background. Come on, Thunderers, are you gonna open up a full volley? I'm sitting here in cinematic mode so I can see these guys getting shot in the face. Alright, I guess... damn it, when I removed it, you actually started opening fire? Okay, whatever. So there's complete mayhem all over the field. The Dragonback Slayers have completely destroyed these 3 kin, and they'll probably just move from target to target. If I was Gobo Slayer, I would just pull these Dwarf Warriors back and just start going after the Dryads. Because obviously you can't catch the Nobles, and right now one of them is actually chasing off routing units, which allows him to just clean the chaff in the front line. Alright, the other noble is here on the Dwarven Warriors. Another Thunder has rallied. I don't know, it's looking pretty damn grim for Gobo Slayer. The balance of power is just leaving him by every time the time passes. The noble back here, he managed to survive. He reached his healing cap, so there was a lot of healing included on top of this noble. I wonder, did I miss a Star of Avalor, or hasn't he dropped any yet? He probably has. That's how the noble probably reached his healing point. Alright, Gobo seems to be having a good pocket here. Is there a cannon? Yes, alright, good. 2 cannons are still alive, but there are still Dryads coming. He really needs to pull something back here. He needs that cannon up and running. A couple of shots, as seen earlier, just one volley absolutely just drops the noble by 30%. And now the Grey Company will be able to actually come for a fight on melee. Noble getting healed. The Thunderers seem to be glitchy. I don't know what is up. Like, I'm not seeing them shooting. Like, look at this. Why are they standing like this right now? Doesn't make any sense. Alright, units rallying all over the place. Another cannon. Oh, it's an organ gun. Crap, I just realized. So it was 2 cannons and an organ gun. Alright, this one has been broken as well, and it's probably gonna get shattered with 200 HP. And with that, I think the balance of power is gonna be moving further and further from Gobo Slayer. Even though he has like a lot of units on the ground and relatively healthy, he really needed those cannons. He really needed to. I think he went too heavy on missiles. Like, as I said earlier about Red Legion, you gotta decide. Red Legion did not do a mistake with the number of missiles. I just said about that earlier, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think he went really deep with missiles. while knowing that Falcon is a rust guy. Like, if you know you're gonna get rust, you don't go with a lot of missiles. So yeah, that's what happened here. Alright, there's not much else. We'll just keep looking at the cinematic mode of things. Both of the nobles fighting here. Alariel's pigeon just chopping guys. Oh, the dryads are here too. And the star is gonna be dropped. What is he healing? No, because their nobles were standing outside. Okay, now they're gonna get in. One, actually, where's the other one? Where's the other noble? Damn it, alright, he's right here. Yeah, both of them have reached their healing cap, so I guess these are the luckiest dryads on Ulthuan. But then again, these are the Chaos Wastes, so the luckiest dryads in the Chaos, because they're gonna get a beautiful star right for themselves. And only the Dragon Backslayers remain, so that's GG! And that's the end of it. Falcon is gonna be the king of this hill, usurping the true one and only Hadris, which as a High King decided to take a break and go eat, as his divine right that it is eating. The Grey Carried, yes, yeah, like if it wasn't for them, like it would probably have gone south, because you saw like one cannonball to the face of that noble was like 30% HP off, and those cannons, like, they shoot 3 balls. Okay, it was 6 pieces of cannons. The other one was an organ gun. GG, Falcon is king of the hill. Oops. And Gobo Slayer is the champion of our heart, because man, I really enjoyed his builds earlier, especially the one against Taco. Alright then, I will continue. The King of the Hill is gonna be off, like, it's done. Thanks a lot for sticking to this, because it was my first one. But I will, hopefully, Falcon and Pagna are gonna be fine with that. I'm just gonna be watching their matches and casting them for everybody to see. They're playing a best of 5 at the moment. The Grey, I could encounter them, yes. Exactly. I mean, what can you counter them with? Rangers? Or even how are the crossbows called? I never used them, so I forgot their name. The dwarven ones. Yeah, whatever. You get what I mean. Yeah, Falcon came in with a really smart move in the end. Alright, good night guys. Oops. Back now. Or is Pagna gonna join in here? Quarrelers, yes, thank you, Nico. Forgot their name. Alright, we got Pagna here. As I said, there's a best of 5 going on between Falcon and Pagnobon. I think they played their first match. What's the score so far? Alright, Falcon is leading 1-0. 1-0. I sound like an Englishman, sports person. Man, I miss map is River Amazon. Oh, why am I picking them up? Oh, because they joined my lobby, sorry. Alright, there we go. Hello there, Rubber. How are you doing, champ? The King of the Hill has ended, but Pagna and Falcon are having a best of 5. So I'm just casting that. I don't know why. I have no idea. Falcon didn't tell me what was it that they're playing for. It just finished, damn it. If I knew that, I would just had you play with Gobo Slayer. And I don't know, depending on how it would go, we would see from there. But had Gobo Slayer won against you, he would probably be King of the Hill. And if you won, then I don't know what to do, because I ran out of players. Everybody was sleeping. Oh, let's click ready. Oh, so it's Norska against Vampire counts. I only have one build for this matchup, and it's inspired by King of the Dead. And it really relies on not the enemy knowing you. So it's kind of a wild card. You can use it only once, pretty much. Because if your opponent sees you use it, then you can never do it again. And you probably have seen me use it on tournaments. I've used it like once or twice in tournaments. And it is like a double Frostworm, a Manticore, and Plague of Rust. If you hit a Vampire Dragon or a Terrorgeist with Plague of Rust, the Manticore is just gonna tear it apart. A Manticore against a Terrorgeist actually wins on 1v1 if there's a Plague of Rust included. And the good thing about Plague of Rust, it has like a long range of cast. So yeah, you can get, if you get the air superiority, then from there it's just GG. The Frostworm breaths will just wreck the infantry. You have some AoE buffs, and if your opponent gets his leadership, like let's look at Falcon's build right here. He has only a Lamian Vampire Lord on a Vampire Dragon. If there was 2 Frostworms here and the Manticore, she would instantly be dead, because he wouldn't have any means of support. And all he had, Pagna would have to do was just make sure he would hold on the ground, and trust me, he would. Alright, so for Falcon's forces, we get 2 Black Knights over on this side. He really likes to play with Black Knights. You know, Falcon, like, cavalry is like his thing, so you would expect Blood Knights to be the MVP, but it's really not. There she is, beautiful as ever. Whoops, damn it, can't get her, she's moving really fast. Alright, I'm gonna get you dizzy, so I'm gonna stop that. Alright, front line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies. Did I get this right, or is it 5? It's 5. Anything else back here? Nope. And the back line seems to be Graveguard with great weapons, 2 of them. The Sternsman, always a great pick. And we get also the Clove Nagas, Crypt Ghouls mixed in with the with an extra Necromancer for Forbidden Road, and also the White King with Tormentor Sword. Is that the Tormentor Sword? No, it's Scab Scratch. Okay, sorry. So that's a damaging spell. I don't remember it exactly, to be honest. A Corpse Card with Unholy Lodestone. And that is it. So for Pagna, we have a build, we have a box, and that's why I said earlier, like it's a wild card, my build with air superiority. For example, here, if it was my build, it would catch Falcon off guard. But if you play against Falcon for a second time, he's gonna know about it. Alright, so Pagna decided to go with a heavy Fimir box, 3 of them with great weapons. We got Wulfric with the boat and the Hunter of Champions, 3 Berserkers, and in the back we have 3 Marauders, which, guess what, they're gonna be charged, cycle charged to eternity by the Black Knights. Also for magic, we got a Fireball and a Burning Head. That's a mistake I do as well, like, come on, get a Fireball off, like, start doing it immediately, don't move, you don't have to move against him, you're playing the box, just, Pagna, if you can listen to me, start getting Fireballs off. Like, you're not gonna get too many chances. He's gonna dive on you and try to snipe your caster off. You really wanna start early dropping that. Just shoot something. Clove Nagas, anything. Alright. No, and I forgot the 2 javelins back here, obviously. Alright, this flank seems to be somewhat weak. He's really throwing everything from this side and with the Black Knights here. Falcon though can just throw the zombies here just to get killed, and okay, he's gonna fully commit. He's gonna come in with everything. And Pagna is gonna give in to chase. No, champ, do not do that, you have left an opening. That's why I don't like boxes. Alright, and these Black Knights will just massacre these Marauders. They're just getting a free charge at the moment. A Skeleton Warrior Summon is gonna go down, not a zombie, a skeleton, because these guys will take like forever to beat them. A Breath is gonna go down, a Burning Head, ooh, that's gonna roast some zombies, but that's all that's gonna roast, not much else. You really need to wait, to have waited for the Sternsman in order to punish them real hard. That Overcast, oh, and that is Scratch. No, it's a Pendulum, sorry, it's a Pendulum from the Lamian, which I didn't say here spells. I forgot, it's Enfeebling, Summons, and Pendulum, along with the standard abilities that she's got. And yeah, she's gonna take advantage of Pagna, play the box, and at the last second he spread like, he just went all over the place. And yeah, Falcon doesn't need to do much here now. He's just gonna start picking off targets that are off the formation, and the Black Knights can finish them off. While Pagna is gonna be having a monster smash in the middle with Wulfric and the Fimir warriors. All right, that's a good Burning Head. He still missed the Sternsman. I mean, he got some of the great weapons, but the Sternsman should be the priority here. You really want that unit as much damage as you can. Some Berserkers have rallied back here, and some Javelins. They could... okay, the Crypt Horse have suffered quite some damage. Berserkers are coming in. Javelins fighting the Lamian Vampire Lord, and the Black Knights are gonna be coming back. Alright, let's see in here. Wulfric, he's trying to slam into the Crypt Horrors, which are crumbling. Soon they're gonna be off. But who's shooting? You don't want to do that. Champ, be careful. The big mammoth here is, as the word says, like really big. You might be trying to shoot the Crypt Horrors, but you're actually shooting your mammoth. So yeah, that's a common mistake. You don't want to be doing that. Compared to older games, Warhammer is a lot more accurate with missiles, but when you have like that big of a target, it will surely get some friendly kills. The White King, he's just gonna get pushed back by the Mammoth, but no damage, real damage is gonna be done. Alright, he did some a little bit over here, but the Black Knights are gonna charge him in the back and tell him no. Yep, they're gonna go for the Javelins. And the Bounce of Park just keeps moving off and off from the grasp of Pagna. Some builds work, some box builds work, some do not. I don't think Norskans are supposed to be played as a box. Is that a Burning Head or a Pendulum? It's a Burning Head. Yep. And there we go. Not much to say about this matchup. A Zombie Dragon Breath. I think Zombie Dragon Breath is like the most powerful in the game. It does the most damage on infantry, I think, or was it on single target? No, I think it's on single target. The most savaging breath on infantry is the Frostworm one. Actually the Hydra, but I'm just, you know, talking about flying units at the moment. I'm really amazed that the caster is still alive. Because usually the caster is just getting sniped early on, and he's not a Femir, it's just a standard shaman. This guy does not have that much melee defense, just 30. He can't fight that well. And the Mammoth is just down to 1900 HP. Let's just get a closer look at this dragon having a show off with the Mammoth right here. Yes! Roar! Rage my Mammoth. But alas, in the end, it's not gonna be enough. That's a hard one. Yeah, as I said, he would have a much better chance here with the flying build. I really like the javelins. Femir, you can bring them, yes. It depends. There's plenty of builds. Alas, the mistake that really costed him the game was when he spread. He should just have stayed put. Just kept that boxy formation. Alright, so Pagna picks the map now. And Falcon picks and bans. GG. Yep, that was a good one, but yeah, as I said, Pagna spread way too much in the beginning. It can be so tempting to break the box like that just before the battle starts, but it defeats the whole point of the box. Yes, exactly. Because you can see, like, he's got one single flying unit. It can be everywhere on the field. He's got 2 cavalry. You got none. And the only, like, mass blockers that you have are really freaking slow, Femir. So you just want to stay compact as much as you can. Just let him charge. Playing a box means you're giving the initiative to the other player. So let him have it. Don't take the initiative. I did the same thing the other day with Hamster and got slaughtered. Yeah, Hamster is really really good player. And the thing about him that's good is he plays a lot of unorthodox builds. Like, he's not playing with the meta that most of the tournament's players play. He just plays his own stuff. Actually, not even his own. It's the stuff that plays his own community. You might not know this, but Exploding Hamster's tournament Discord, and he also runs tournaments like a German league, other like tournaments left and right, and he has his own rules. Like they don't play with either banner or Arrows and Settlers rules. I don't remember the name. I just call them Arrow and Settlers. Yeah, they don't play by that. They have their own, and I think it's like 3 single entities max. Like lots of infantry. They really like to go like thematic and just giving more, just going more heavy on infantry in general. You either die a true respected or live long enough to become a meme. Yes, that is actually correct. Did you, Wicked, you should go back and see King of the Dead trying to meme with Ghost and getting absolutely slaughtered by Hadris. By a box. But this time Hadris actually kept like a solid box. Like he didn't wander off. Like It was just a perfect freaking square. Like, it was like 2 blackguards on one side, Hellebroni, Blades of the Blood Queen, and in the middle a Hydra, 2 Black Ark Corsairs, Morathi with her debuffs, a Kenite Assassin, and like everything stayed in its place. Obviously he got a summon on the Black Ark Corsairs and they got broken, but it's fine, the box stayed intact, and then the Black Ark Corsairs came back and just started shooting, the leftovers started shooting the zombies. This is why World Cup would be awesome, seeing so many different styles of play. Yeah, like I really like, every time I see Exploding Hamster in any tournament, he doesn't usually play often in other people's tournaments. That's because he's running his own, like the entire German community, like Iron Sand Desert. There we go. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on. Like he's playing campaigns for his community. He's got he's casting replays from all of his community. He's got like a league. He has separate tournaments. He has flash tournaments. He's got Blood Bowl. That's why we don't see him that often. But yeah, every time I do, like it's really great. I really like his style of play. Since when is Falcon loading so fast? Man, I remember Falcon taking like forever. Oh, that's right, he told me he got an SSD like a few months back. I forgot about that. So I think the only thing that he's lacking is actually a proper graphics card. Let's hope he gets it. Alright, so for Pagna here, as the Tomb Kings, we have a Casket, a really nice choice against the Dark Elves, a Kemrian War Sphinx, and Cetra the Imperishable on another one with Blessed Blade, Usef's, and Nero's alongside with Jaff's Incantation. He's got 2 Shapti Great Bows and also the Blessed Legion of Fath together with another 2 standard Skeleton Archers and a front line of Skeleton Warriors and Spearmen. I get it. Not even one Tomb Guard. I can already tell that he went too heavy on missiles. But then again, he knows that Falcon is gonna bring repeater crossbows, like 4 of them, like that's a standard. But you don't need, the Usapti to kill off repeater crossbows. You just need the Casket. You need the Usapti to kill like a dragon, like Malekith, obviously, or cavalry. But you're not gonna see too much cavalry in this matchup. Alright, so 4 repeater crossbows over here. We have a Kenite Assassin. Okay, you don't see... Oh, it's 2. Damn. Falcon really likes to try new things, I guess. I've never seen him using Kenite Assassins. Or did he? No, I didn't. I haven't. We got a front line of 4 Dread Spears and 3 Black Ark Corsairs, along with 2 Feral Manticores with Malekith, just a Soul Stealer, Gaze of Malice, and also the Noxious Breath. Alright, Pagna is gonna shift his whole line. The Casket is gonna be going for the Black Ark Corsairs, which I think the smarter choice would be to go for the Dark Riders. Like, these are the real killing power. The Black Ark Corsairs, they can just get trampled over by the War Sphinxes. Like, yes, they are a danger to your Skeleton Warriors. They will just lose badly to that, but that's why you have these 2. They're anti-infantry. Like, you should just get them here. And if it goes badly with Malekith, you get jumped on, you just have the Usapti shoot at them. But the Casket should be going over here. Where is it shooting now? Alright, yes, that's right, Pagna. That's a good choice. Alright, that horribly missed, but let's hope it's gonna go better. A really good Gaze of Malice right here, just ripping half of the HP of the Blessed Legion. He's not paying attention. The casket is getting compromised by the feral manticore. He really needs to jump here. This feral manticore is going after Cetra. He's actually blocking him from reaching the casket and trying to save it. Now finally both of the sphinxes have gotten through, and they're just slamming on that feral manticore, not doing too much damage. Malekith has suffered a little bit by the great bows, but now, like, let me see what's going on. The Black Ark Corsairs will beat the Skeleton Swords, but it's just gonna take them quite a little bit of time. I don't know where the Knight Assassins are trying to go. Are they? Oh, they're actually good on melee as well. They have like 70 melee attack. That's no joke. And as you can see right here, he just ripped through a model, and as they fight and they keep pushing forward, they just keep shooting left and right, whatever the target they can get their hands on. Alright, Cetra here, did he? Yes, he has kicked off the Blessed Blade of Petra. You should capitalize on this run right here. Malekith is gonna make an escape. That's fine. As long as you can get one of these two feral manticores off, that's gonna be fine. Just slam into that thing as hard as you can, and I don't know, fall with the spearman back. The bad thing about this right here is that the Dark Riders are actually having a free reign. The problem is not the manticores, it's not the Black Ark Corsairs, it's not Malekith. Obviously they're a problem too, but this is what's gonna spring doom for Pagna here. As you can see, Cetra just went down to half HP because of these guys. Like, the Manticore is just not enough to beat, even both of them are not enough to beat Cetra down that hard. Alright, so he's gonna just keep chasing Malekith. It seems like a smart choice, but at this point, yeah, that's a good choice. He doesn't have many things to do. Like, he can only hope some skeleton archers here to fend off the Dark Riders. Black Ark Corsairs have gotten into the front lines, and that's why I was quite amazed in the beginning. Like, you need Tomb Guard. I think when Tomb Kings came out, like, everybody was like, oh, the Tomb Kings are gonna have like crappy infantry, but they're gonna be all about constructs and shooting and all that. But Tomb Guard, like, it's really good. Like, it doesn't matter if you're gonna be facing even Chaos Warriors with great weapons, you still need them. Like, they're gonna buy you enough important time. You don't need to look at things like, oh, he has like a superior infantry, so I'm not gonna go for it, I'm just gonna go cheap. You have to take account the time that they're gonna take to cause to your opponent to get to you. And that is what happened here. That was a good game. GG to both players. Don't get me wrong, if I was playing against Falcon here, I would probably suffer the same fate. I'm not trying to be like Pagna played bad or anything. He played great. It's just when you're getting stressed by a better player, a lot of mistakes happen. Nico says would be really hard to organize though. You can, but you have to do it offline. I think that's what Turin is thinking about. He's probably, because he's the one that has the idea, and he has like a separate Discord server up and running, just a World Cup. But he probably won't do it live. It's just gonna be offline, because that's a lot of players included, and if you include the Chinese players, that's like an automatic lag fest. I'm not sure if Web of Shadows stacks. I don't really know. Yes, haven't tested it. GG to both of the players. I'm really amazed. Pagna is playing like, don't look at these matches against Falcon. You know who Falcon is. You know how, like, even if you are a good player, like, he can bring to the surface your mistakes like really easily. Like, even if you don't have any mistakes, he just you just make some new ones. Yeah, like Pagna has played really good today. Against Flying Taco, he did really freaking great, and also against what was it? Oh, it was against Hadris that he did great. And after that, against Taco, it was like a really close fight. And so far over here, I'm seeing really good things from Pagna. Quite happy that he's doing really, really well. All right, is it gonna be Falcon with Tomb Kings now? Tell me them up. Man, it's getting really late. Alright, but there's like 1 or 2 games left. Oh, he said that's it, I guess, lol. Okay. Okay, it's done. Just realized it. Alright, so that was it. A full King of the Hill. Got a best of 3, I guess, with Falcon against Pagna. Obviously, Falcon has came on top. I don't even know what this is about, this best of 3, but it was good seeing Falcon and his builds. So you can, so I can steal them wicked, and like miserably fail at using them. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed. That was like my first King of the Hill. I was just too tired. I've been streaming campaigns like forever, and I just needed to do something different. That's why I did it, and I hope I'm gonna stick to it, because you know, just playing the same game all over and over again is really bad. And imagine if you play the same type, like, you know, campaign. Damn. So yeah, lads, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Let me just walk you off with some beautiful Rom 1 music. Rom 1 has the best music. And if you're wondering which is gonna be this song that I'm playing, I'm gonna be posting here. It's called Mele Café. It's from Rom 1, and I think it's like the best soundtrack. It's the intro soundtrack. So yeah, champs. Yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll hope I'll see you next soon. I'm gonna try to make this like a standard, you know, just get into the tournament scene. So see you and enjoy. Bye bye.